Right on time.
Welcome, welcome.
5 minutes, how dare you?
Comme il sait beaucoup.
Brutal.
Oh, Jesus. Speaking of falling on your own sword, are people watching House of the Dragon by chance?
Yeah.
I just caught up like 20 minutes ago. I can't watch. See, like I don't have a subscription, so I'm only watching when my friend who has the subscription has the time. But it's just I just watched the last two episodes back to back, and holy shit. I am not prepared. I am not prepared. I haven't read, so like I generally know the succession of kings, and I like know the history and all that, but I haven't like read the history book, so it's somewhat of a surprise still. Yeah.
Alright, so where were we? Pit of Despair? Pit of Despair.
Not really despair, just we're in our cups about recovering from delirium sickness. Well, me. I am, at least. Uh, and otherwise, doing pretty okay, all things considered.
Can I recap this time?
Sure.
Y'all are welcome to recap.
Um,
Oh, also,
so
we got several long rests in, so I'm gonna press the button to do that.
right. In our last week, we defended the doors from any dangers that's lurking there, and they almost ran out of ammo. So yeah, we definitely did our job. And then when we and then we are in terrible situation, and then we plan to go back to Amberwood Village, and then we followed that plan. And along the way, I Dabrick rolled two natural ones on stealth check, and he almost fucked over the party. Um, fuck over the party, and then Derek got really grumpy with that and almost died. And then in another part of the city, near Emerald Village, there is a wizard who is who is watching his friends dying, and that he is just alone by the mess he is in. And then Ruben tries to be a hero and go into the middle and try to save him. But it is to no avail. The wizard dies, and Ruben almost die. And through the heroic virtue of Bernard, the butler, he grappled Ruben and carried him into the Emperor village. And Derek and Basper carry the stuff that Bernard dropped. And in the Emperor village, we recuperate. We purge the contamination by the attribution of the party money, and we wait for 2 days, and we got a mission to go to the Rim Manor from River, yeah, from Amethyst Academy. I think that's my file from recap so far. Any additions?
Just a question. I remember we rested, but we had made it back to Emberwood like around midday. Did we wait until the following morning to go talk to River, or did we see her that evening?
I think you guys waited till the following morning because you guys went and purged first.
Yeah. So we waited for like morning, and then we talked to River, and then and then like we do it like today, or like we go by tomorrow, and then like we're in that territory. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Did River have another quest for us?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Go to
There
the
was some.
Manor.
There's some. Yeah. There's
Oh, awesome.
some wizard.
mage.
Some wizard that has been doing some
Apostate
stuff.
potion maker.
Yeah.
Doing some stuff without the say so of the academy, and she wants to know what's up. Getting
Yep.
information or getting his. I can't remember if it was getting the creations themselves and bringing them back for study, or getting the notes, or what exactly they wanted from this malfeasant.
A sample returned if possible, the individual himself if also possible.
Yeah. The more the better. More samples the better.
My job is to
yeah.
go steal
I
nerds'
personally,
homework.
yeah, I don't know. I'm obviously things aren't gonna go according to plan because they never do. But I think potentially going at it with like clandestine. Hey, yeah, we're adventurers and we want your shit and we want to use it, and fostering a relationship of sorts while like going behind his back and getting the stuff to the academy. Because going straight at him and bringing him in there, like he knows he's got to cook. Like he's not going to give up his information. We're not going to torture him, are we? To get what he, yeah.
I think it's simple. We just take the nerd's homework.
Literally.
My homework is set to burn if I die. It's not that easy.
Okay.
Just speaking from a wizard's perspective.
Certainly someone who would run off all by themselves and conduct this kind of research is a driven individual. I'm sure maybe we could entice them with
Parlay.
something to help their research along in exchange for them
Mm.
sharing it.
A little cocktail of collaboration and backstabbing at the same time.
Bernard kind of shrugs like, I have no idea how that works, but yeah, that's what it is.
So innocent. So innocent.
All right. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Look, nothing could go wrong.
Bernard's gonna kind of sidle over to Ruben, like as we're kind of getting ready to go. I assume we're getting ready to go. Does anyone have any plans before we head out?
Don't we need to wait an additional day?
I thought we did that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I thought we took the one level of exhaustion went before we went to go say hi to River, so we were down to one level of exhaustion, and we decided to wait the extra day and head out in the morning on day 2.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So we're down.
I'd like
We're down to normal.
I'd like to sell my chainmail.
Oh yeah, because you've got your nice big shiny plate now.
Well, we have a whole day here in town, so there's a lot of stuff that we have in the group loot that we could also sell.
Yeah.
Make it a little bit more portable.
Yes, we did sell a bunch of it to fund the
Sure.
the night on the toilet for the two of us. Yeah, that was an expensive night.
Oh yeah.
We still have 500 gold worth of gems, 150 gold worth of miscellaneous stuff.
I mean,
Here,
we
back.
should keep the gems, right? Because that's a lot of gold, easily portable.
What are the gems?
Just like rubies, sapphires, emeralds.
This is at the GM because I'm asking for potential mid to high level spell components.
I mean, what was the value of the gems?
500.
50 gold pieces each.
Oh, good point. Never mind. Never mind.
Yeah, you could probably trade
thought it was
with
1.
the academy though.
Mm-hmm.
They have
Okay.
spell components.
Yeah. If we sell all the not gems, we could more easily gems and gold are kind of, I would say, pretty interchangeable as as currency. But the other stuff, I agree. Let's just make it more portable.
Is there anyone we would get full price selling items to?
The Academy is taking delirium and spell component kind of stuff.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm just giving ideas. I'm not the one that does talking.
All right, Bareback.
We've seen how that went once.
Well,
never again.
Is there anything we're gonna need 5 like relic holy symbols for? Because I don't imagine we're gonna be going back to the Falling Fire to like
have friends.
Yeah, like hawk wares to them or anything.
I
so
mean,
we might just cut our losses and find who we can to sell those to.
I mean, a lot of pilgrims should be passing through this place, or yeah. So you could always sell them here so that they can sell it back.
Or if we don't want to, if we treat with pilgrims, then the creature will hear about where we are, what we're doing. I feel like we should kind of steer clear of any sort of notice from them for a while. Maybe eventually we'll be fine. But considering what happened last night, well, not last night. Oh fuck! My concept of time is completely bonkers. some time ago in the recent past, on the other side of the event, yeah. I don't think we want Lucretia knowing anything about where we are or what we're doing.
She's a prophet, though. Doesn't she have like a sight beyond sight sort of thing?
I mean, yeah, but she's got more important things. If her people tell her that's not work she has to do.
No, I suppose that's true.
But this is just my thought, just my humble thoughts.
Well then, sell the symbols here in town then.
I would agree.
DM, what's the best price we could probably get for those? They're 25 gold pieces valued.
Yeah, you can sell them for that.
Oh, excellent. Alrighty.
$125.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Yeah, I had a phone call, and then I had to grab some.
So are we ready to make way to this manor?
I think this is the plan. Before anything, Before anything, Ruben, do you have any second level spell slot?
If you're asking the player, yes.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Derek will prompt out and say, if we're dealing with a mage and if it goes south, saying to Ruben, I think, can you prepare a spell that might deliver the mage? Some kind of like silent.
Oh, I
Fortunately.
wasn't thinking about that.
Ooh.
That's actually a pretty good plan. Yeah, I thought that was trying to chain people down, but that could work too. Okay, yeah, I'll try to ready that for tomorrow.
All right.
Good. That's good to know. And then he just walk away. Thank you. And then he just walk away.
Hey, Ruben, I wondered if I might talk to you about something, if you have a bit of time.
Yes.
He kind of glances around at everyone else who's probably still here in the shack with us and stuff. Would you mind if we stepped outside really quick?
I'm follow you.
Bernard's just gonna like kind of awkwardly lead about into the like backyard area. So yesterday or the other day when we were encountered those horrid gibbering creatures, and you saw the mage. God's rest his soul. Why did you run in to stand with him?
He goes to talk and then closes his mouth, like clearly trying to find the word for a feeling that he is not sure how to articulate.
Well, I noticed that you grabbed his book.
Yes. There. Did you notice that we already met this wizard?
Oh yes, he looked familiar. Yes.
Technically, we met it 3 times this very same day, and I felt that I might have, let's say, crossed street with him during the last month, like once or twice maybe, but we kept out of each other's hair. And this feels more than just coincidence. And if it had to make any sense, it was because this man, or this whatever he had on you, had things that I needed to learn, that I could glean from. The man in himself wasn't important. It was whatever was in his mind or was in what was in the image of his mind, so in his book. And I feel that it was basically like I assume that you remember when I well no, let's say how it is. When I fled from the bandits.
Yes.
Well, at this point I was mostly resting on instinct, but the chase where I was, the prey of the two bandits behind me, I quickly became the predator of a secret that was, of something that was lurking in the street that I was running in. And it took me a quarter hour to actually track down where this feeling was coming from. And that's where I found the parchment, which I could actually make valuable and understand when I finally got all of the alchemical knowledge that was in the mage's tome.
So he kind of like struggles a little bit. You didn't do any of these things to be heroic. You had a purpose, right? A goal you were serving.
I won't say it is a goal. It's more like a drive,
Yes.
a need, calling,
Yes.
something like that.
Exactly. Bernard looks really excited when you say that. You wouldn't have thrown away your life just to save someone, right?
Oh no, no.
So
That's not how I survived for 15 years now.
so and you and I, we've spent a great deal of time in this city, surviving since the cataclysm struck, and that's how you survive. That's how you get by here. You don't risk your life for people like that, right?
No, I would never.
He kind of licks his lips. So why did I save you yesterday?
he has like a I think he gives a look to Bernard that maybe Bernard like can understand but have never felt his whole life from his whole memory, right? It's definitely a good look that maybe he had from his previous life, which is like the kind look that someone gives either to a loved one or to his own child, something like that, where because everyone see you for your um, skin, for your what they would say disgusting appearance, but that's not how I see you. Like I told you, you are changing.
Yes, but he starts to like kind of fidget and like kind of like rake his claws into his palms. But you feel the need. You have this drive, this goal, this consuming purpose. I feel like I have that, but I don't know.
Tell me more.
I don't know what it's supposed to be. His voice, like his posture, starts to become more like hunched and feral, and his
Yeah.
voice starts to change as he's talking to you. I feel as if I have forgotten why I was given something very important to do, and the cataclysm jeopardized that. And I don't remember what it was supposed to be, but it was very, very important. And now I've lost that purpose, and I don't know what to do because I feel as if my survival is the only thing that keeps this purpose alive. And if I throw my life away saving people, that I am putting that in jeopardy. And every time I have placed myself between the blades of our enemies or the teeth of our foes and the rest of this party, that I have this voice in the back of my head that's telling me that I should not do that. And you understand that. You understand, right?
Yeah. When you I think that when Bernard finally like looks up, um, Ruben is very close. Like, take your horrible face between his two hands, very softly, and his head is so close to you, right, pouring down on you. Yes. How does it feel? How does the voice taste? Tell me more.
Bernard looks a little uncomfortable. It's it's not a voice so much as a like an instinct, like a
Yes.
I don't know. I feel like I used to be able to understand it, and ever since the cataclysm, I lost something. I lost my mind. I lost my purpose.
Why do you truly protect the young prince? Why do you serve him?
Well, he's one of the only people who's shown me any kindness since I started to regain my mind.
Okay.
He's
Does this instinct push you to save his life again and again, to fight side by side?
he
Or do
kind
you
of
do
like
it by yourself?
winces. It did at first, but now it feels wrong. but not wrong, but like that's not what I'm supposed to do.
And what are you supposed to do?
I don't know.
What do you feel?
Frustrated and tired and grateful to have. He's like straightens, like his posture returns to the butler, straight backed, and grateful to have the rest of the group to rely on, and happy that I can have them rely on me.
Interesting. An instinct, you said, like a voice. We have not seen the same thing. Potentially not. If you have any more feelings or any more thoughts, I'll be here. You can always talk to me.
Bernard, in this moment, looks like you see his face kind of fall, and he looks almost terrified that he has confided in you. And he's like, mouth kind of goes slack a little bit, and he's like, and you see, like, for a moment, his pupils dilate, almost like you've seen him react to creatures that we have fought. But then he just kind of, like, his mouth kind of goes open, and he goes, I appreciate the confidence. Yes.
I mean, us true Drakenheimer must stick side by side, right?
Yes, I suppose so. I should probably get packing for our journey ahead. Yes. Thank you very much for your time.
Yeah. He watches you like turn around the corner. Okay.
The sound of some sort. Ah, yes.
Yeah, it was something between that and an actual embrace, right? Like so close to an actual kiss.
Yeah, grabbing the sides of his face, making moves.
Yeah, holy shit.
On the other hand, though, is everyone all good with their shopping? Happy with their magic items they picked last week? Anything else?
Oh
you
yeah,
want
I
to do
changed my
before we
magical
head out?
item party. I changed my magical item.
What
You
did
will
you end
see
up
it.
going?
It is still a weapon. A weapon that will warn me. That will alert me. I think. Yeah.
Crossbow warning.
Not crossbow. It's still a longbow.
Fair enough.
Can I
Uh-huh.
sell my chainmail?
Yeah. You can sell it to the blacksmith for the normal
Yeah, I'll
chainmail
be like,
price.
Popeye's Crow. Give me chainmail.
Oh,
I'll
why?
gladly
So
take
it's
this from
half
you.
price.
No, you
I
can
would-
sell it at the normal price.
I would like to
75
talk.
gold?
Yep.
Yeah, I think how it's been working is we're paying significantly more than the regular price and then selling it for the regular price.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, Tobias, I'll take 75 gold for the chainmail. Thank you.
Pleasure doing
I
business.
can also sell my leather armor for 10 gold piece.
Sure.
How about standard leather armor from Tobias Siler?
Are you trying to buy it?
Yeah, how much is it?
Let me double check. This is either twice or 3 times for Tobias.
Jesus Christ. Okay, never mind that. uh, I will like probably talk to Vesper, Chris.
What's up, buddy?
Yeah, what's up? Uh, I come to you here because I want to know how you've been after I saved you from that lake.
From the what?
Remember you drowned? Remember?
Oh, right, way back when. No, I've been fine. I've been, you know, living my destiny, trying to become King of Caspia. You know, I've always wanted that.
Yeah, but why though?
It'd be cool to be a king.
Yeah, but why?
Are you having this conversation in sort of public?
Yeah.
I would hear I would hear it. It'll be cool to be king, and I just snort over my tea.
Because it's an opportunity to do some good in the world and rule the land and think of the people and to glory, and there's all kinds of reasons to be king. Name in history and
Hmm. Uh, may I make a suggestion, Vesper?
sure.
Don't don't make Fallen Fire a religion, a main religion for your house.
It's kind of too late for that.
But you can't change it, doesn't it?
Well, we'll see. We'll cross the bridge when we get to it. But why do you say that?
I don't know. Fallen
They
Fire.
scary. They scary.
It, I they can be, even though they sound genuine. They sound they are like civil order. They sound the same. Vesper. They sound the same.
Well, maybe. I mean, we got to have a religion. The church and the state, and the church and the mages. It's got to be the pillars of nobility. So if not the Folly Fire, then Silver Order, or maybe I'll go with the old gods. Who knows? But I don't see old gods having a presence. And Silver Order's been dick so far. So if not the Falling Fire, then who are you suggesting to be the pillar of faith?
I don't know. I'm trying to find some old gods religion. I think I need to do some research on which god might be suitable other than these two freaking religion.
Well, I want it to be
Religion,
politically
all right.
beneficial. I don't want to just pick a dead religion or that only has a few followers. That's not going to benefit me.
I mean, there are old gods for a reason. I mean, they
Maybe,
were once believed for a reason, isn't it?
maybe, but I want to get a political benefit to having my state religion. I don't want to just pick the one that sounds the best.
I don't want to do the thing that people need. I need assets, political assets. Maybe.
Well,
Having
if the people are all deciding to go Falling Fire, then that would be a good state religion, don't you think?
Yeah.
unless
Well,
unless the Lord Vassal is slated to be, I don't want to say unfaithful because it's not a matter of faith, it's a matter of politic, but being at times an adversary to the state faith, does that really benefit your claim,
Well,
Cassia?
it depends how much they're willing to negotiate. Like, there's going to be give and take in any political alliance, and I mean, if I find them unwilling to bend at all, and it's our way or the highway, then of course, I might cut them off. But that's a tool in my tool belt.
Seems as if declaring a state religion is almost giving them the belt.
No, that was a tactical move to try to form an alliance with them, and we'll see. I mean, we went against their
See how
wishes.
she goes.
Yeah, we went against their wishes for the Storm and Scar, and I haven't talked to the leader of the Falling Fire yet, so we'll see where she stands on that.
I'm sure it will come out in the wash.
Mm-hmm.
I
We
think I
shall
need to do.
see.
I think I need to do more research. That's my bad for
Mm,
calling you out, Mr. Vesper. I think I need more research.
Just
Uh,
know
Okay.
there are no gods but the weave.
Isn't there
Just
an old
know.
god of magic, Mysteria, or whatever?
And you kind of see me roll my eyes like yes, and I would rail on about the history that I've read in the books, like but with this clear like sure Jan kind of energy.
Uh,
It's I have certainly read about it. Believe no, I'm not
I
certain.
think the old god for magic was Ogrim the Sage, at least in this world.
Well, look at that. Look at that. That's a name I haven't heard in a while. I might
Yeah.
have to open up some old books about it. But it's been a good few
It is
years since
rumored
I've heard that name.
one of their followers went to the city to do something, and soon after the meteor fell and became a monster or something.
As one does.
Nice.
You go there and you die in there. Your body might not, but you're forever changed.
I don't know. I would be
What are
really
we talking
scared
about?
to fight a follower of Ogrim that transformed into a monster. It's rumored they're very good at hand-to-hand combat, so and can cast magic.
Well, I'm glad that there's a whole city in between us and them. This is firmly in a deal with this problem later territory. But I will have to. You've piqued my interest again. I might need to read up on this.
On a outside note, I believe the Caspians drove out all the old gods from their lands, believing them to be demons and
I
devils.
see.
But of course, twisted the way that you would like.
Is that in the book?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Which book is that? Is that Sebastian Crows or?
I think it's in Sebastian Crow's.
Okay.
Yeah, that would make sense. Consider, that's the history aspect. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
So it's
Caspians aren't really followers of. I mean, besides House Joyce, they're not really followers of the Sacred Flame either.
Yeah, the ones that are connected with the Sacred Flame are more so politically connected to Illyria, and are the more religious houses. But most of the houses,
there's
almost like a vassal,
one of the great
like
houses,
vassals for Illyria.
House Joyce, I think, follows the Sacred Flame, and
so they
really believes in the stuff.
Yeah, just one main house does, and there might be like sprinklings, but I think a lot of the Caspians did chase the heathens out of their lands, quote unquote.
Well, anyway, I think I need to start some research. Well, I will come back with a better argument. As you can see, I cannot talk really good. Okay.
You talk perfectly fine, Deverick.
Thank you.
If you need an anthology of religions, if you need an anthology of religions, I fling off one of the scroll cases. And I could lend this to you for a while, just not now because obviously we have prior arrangements. But I've got scraps of many a book in here. If that's something you would be interested in. I'm not. I love reading the stories, but to me, that's all they are. Just stories.
Yeah, but stories are the best, aren't they?
I will consider it later. Thank you, Oren. And I grabbed that scroll that Oren gave me.
And then as you reach for them, I slide it back into my scroll case on my back is like later. Like
Later.
I have to carry these because I might have some of my random spells in there. I might need them for when we're set down for the night. You can read them over. Just we need to. Was?
A day ago, you were.
No, I just cut out. Damn.
Look at you. A day ago, you were a young wizard trying to prove themselves, but after last night, you're willing to get back inside Drakenheim and keep your head in a swivel?
That's what happens when you almost die. I think I have a feeling you've got a couple of those under your belt, but the first one's always going to be the most memorable? Question mark. Question mark. Question mark. I hope so. I hope a first is going to stay the first for a while.
No, that's good. That's good. I didn't want
And
to.
you see
Mark.
the absolute nervousness behind their eyes. It's like this fake confidence of yeah, I didn't die. Fuck yeah, let's go.
Yeah. Definitely trying to hype themselves up. Yes, it's just that I've seen so many of your peers popping in, and the
Not popping out.
very few that managed to pop out with their life never came back.
Yeah. I've met a lot of people, and most of them I don't see again, so that would make sense. That's probably why it took so long for me to get out here. But no time like the present, and I kind of shrug it off, but I'm clearly bothered. I'm physically recovered from the purge, but my eyes are kind of a prey animal behind the facade of confidence.
Well,
Who's ready to go steal Mage's homework?
on the main question if we can.
Find them, hopefully.
Okay.
But yeah, on we go.
Uh-huh. Oh, by the way, Zyler, I have 30 berries for you guys, so let me know.
30.
Are they loin berries?
Good berries. I precast it.
Don't they expire?
I precast it before already. Is before 24 hours. Okay. So I left 16 hours left. So
awesome.
Let's have a berry feast before we go.
Just a little snack for the road.
Uh-huh.
Where are we going, to 7?
Yep.
Nap time.
On my way.
Boop.
Can we do so without traversing the city, or is it less dangerous from the outskirts? I mean, the nature outskirts.
The outer
we have to
5
cross.
miles are still just as dangerous.
Okay.
We could cross the River Dran and with our friends Styx and work our way up through the sprawl. We've all been, we've been there before, my lord.
You have a
streets more or less.
You have a friend in the city, and they're alive.
No.
No.
Yeah, I look at you puzzled.
You'll see.
Zombie.
One that does not want to eat you. That's a bit of a surprise. Curiosity.
You want to study him?
So I am gonna say hello? Question mark.
So you're proposing that we go upriver from Amberwood to number 8?
No, cross through the outer city streets here.
Yeah, go straight to number 8 and then cross and then go straight to number 7.
Okay.
Around the wall.
Now, the sprawl has a number of rat folk that live there, as well as a colony of gnolls that have taken up refuge in the city gate over there, Shepherd's Gate. But, well, with Ruben's expert nose for danger, I think we should have it on.
How many squares can we go? 6?
That's
6,
normal speed,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Go here.
You got a good old hex crawl.
Yeah. Throw them D6s, please.
Then, oh, are we going normal speed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Of course.
Deverick.
Of course. Of course.
Let's go.
Deverick.
Let's
Orion.
go. Let's
Of
go.
course.
Yeah.
Welcome to Dreckenheim. This is
Straight
how we die.
into the
Of course, it is
action.
me. Of course, it is me. God.
And well, no, it's not just you. It is also me.
I know, but like, I am still consistent, you know. This sucks.
Alright, each of you roll me a D100, please.
Each. Okay. Oh shit.
Each. Oh,
When you say each, do you mean the two of them or all of us?
Oh, the two that rolled ones.
The ones.
Sorry. Clarifications. Let me find my table. So 74 and 880. Huh.
That's not a good sound.
Yeah, it could be. You haven't gotten either of these, and one of these you haven't got, and one of these it's been a long time.
a long time.
Lovely.
So go ahead and just throw yourselves on this map.
Where are we?
Token. Oh, session has expired. That's weird.
Oh,
I
just
don't have
read
to
a
talk-
little bit.
I don't have
Oh,
a token for my Pegasus.
Oh, I've
mount.
got a Cloudflare problem. I don't know what the fuck even that means.
Well, at least we can hear you well, so.
No,
Yeah.
no, it says app20.net. Please unblock. Oh, there we go. It's loading now, but it said please unblock Cloudflare.
I
even
don't
know
have
what
a token for my Pegasus mount, by the way.
Oh, you got a mount now?
No, that was a joke. Fell for it.
Yeah, I did. This is weird. Sign in.
Yeah, you have to retype your email and password and stuff like that.
Oh, wait.
I did that. Yeah.
Yeah, waiting for a response.
I got that too before we go into the map, so so weird. What is it now, GM? What is it now?
Oh, I'm still preparing. You guys are good. Don't worry about it.
I hate it.
Let's
Oh.
see. Key password.
Can we do a stealth check before the encounters, or do you want every time to set up the encounter before we do the stealth check?
You guys could start with a perception check, actually.
Yeah, fair.
Perception. Yeah, fair.
Give me a moment, cause I got my issues.
Freaking 11 wild.
Oh God! Come on.
Hey, decent rolls.
Are
though.
you... Let's see if you're it.
Double fours. Crazy.
I'm gonna roll initiative in a bit. I got a +6, so I'm just gonna roll it outside of roll 20 because roll 20 is giving me a problem. Roll d20. Google, do it for me. My internet is really struggling. Give me a second. I'm gonna go to. Yeah, you can stare at things unless you're looking for initiatives right now.
No, you're doing the perfect stall for me right now. It's all good.
I keep looking at all these assets on the map, thinking like I'm gonna see a bunch of them that look exactly the same, but a lot of them are very different. Like all the moss on these roofs is different on pretty much every roof.
Yeah.
Man, they're a little
Wow.
lopsided, but that makes sense for the outskirts. I should make some more maps again because I feel bad about stealing them.
I just mean like whoever made this map put time into putting moss on roofs. Like it looks.
That's
Good.
actually the it's the default generation for the app. This is a dungeon draft, which is super sweet, and this is actually their
Ooh.
default assets. Because I haven't been able to figure out how to add in acid packs, but the default is pretty sweet. You can see like the blending and whatnot. And I think I slightly put like a purple hue to everything as well, like at the very end, to make it Draconite. But I think I need either an acid pack or a secondary program to actually add like some of those finer details that you see in the other maps. Because if you look at these cobblestone streets and the other assets, you can like recognize them when it comes to like this map. Can you tell is the same program?
No.
Now that you mention it, but frankly, there's so much going on in this one.
Yeah, I'm just
Oh,
trying
yeah.
to delete that old stuff. It's not full
I
loaded
can.
in.
Yeah. I'm just having issues. What do you? Are you waiting on a roll from me, or what's up?
Oh, we're just hanging out. I'm thinking of how to introduce this. But yeah, y'all are traveling up this way, and with those rolls, Ruben and Bernard.
What was the roll for in the first place?
This is perception roll.
I'm trying to remember. I think I've got a +4. I think I got a not. I think I got a 19. So I rolled a 6. I just used D20 Google, and I got a +3, I think. But yeah, my roll 20 is fucking up.
So I'll say before you guys make it to that intersection there, you see the sense in here a couple hooded figures kind of moving around on the roofs. But even louder ahead of you, you can hear a large amount of clanking presiding through the city streets here in Jackenheim.
Can we try to avoid them and take a circuitous route?
I would
what would you
I
like
would
to do?
certainly
Yeah,
agree.
you guys can here. Let's say you're more like. Oh, it's not letting me grab you guys. Release your tokens.
My token, my choice, TM. I'm sorry, that was not good. I'm
No,
sorry.
that's good. I mean, you
No, it was
guys
funny.
keep your marching order. That was great. But yeah, if you want to play out a stealth thing and avoid this, let's put you in a different starting area because you did notice the figures before you would have made it to that point.
We'd be further towards the right side of the map.
I think so.
I'm gonna restart my PC, see what happens.
Okay.
I'm gonna be gone for about a minute.
All right. just hear the clink, 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 and then a couple footsteps on the roofs nearby. And who got the highest? Ruben, you hear... You think it's the hooded lanterns, and you think they're here to collect some taxes. You've had possibly run into them before.
I mean, we are trying to read the hooded lanterns, so to fight with them could be helpful, but otherwise we could just avoid all of that. What do you think?
I like that plan. Make a good show of it.
I think we should avoid them.
Avoid? Okay.
Yep.
We'll try to avoid. Hello?
Yeah, we'll just gotta wait for Orion. But ahead of here, you hear them, the groups kind of clash. Oh, is it the lair? That's why. Okay. As they clink down the street. Clink, clink.
Hey, yeah, my internet's out. I have cell data.
Damn. Do we need to stream for you?
That would be appreciated. Give me a second. I'm just trying to pop into thing. Yeah, keep doing what you're doing. I'm just trying to troubleshoot while I do so. Because I usually wire my internet, so I don't know what's going on.
I'll say, but good time in getting back on that, because your party can hear the hooded lanterns ahead of you screaming out to what looks like to be Silver Order that they are not welcome here, that Drakenheim does not recognize, does not want Illyria here, looting the riches of Drakenheim, regardless of how long it had been. And you can hear the knights chiming back that they have every right to be here and look for the holy symbols of their religion, and that they will not be taxed or harassed. So they are a little distracted, giving your party a opportunity to get around.
You're very far from your mic.
Yeah, you got really quiet.
Okay. So this is probably the largest group of knights that you've seen so far. And I think it's been pretty sparse of interactions with the hooded lanterns inside the city. But yeah, is there a way to roll dice in Roll20 or in whatchamacallit?
Discord?
In Discord, yeah.
You can get a dice roller bot, I think, but I don't know anything about that.
You would have to implement the dice roller bot.
Otherwise, yeah. I mean, DM, you could always roll for Orion.
Yeah, you could roll, and then I could just tell you what my stat boosts are.
So,
That's unfortunate, but
I can
it
roll
also
on your page too. Does someone else?
Oh, good point.
Want
Yeah.
To,
Yeah, if you do that.
Someone else want to stream, or do I need to stream?
I don't have Discord Plus. But...
Me neither.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's saying I'm connected, but it says connected, no internet.
I had the
That's the
same
problem.
thing, like a spectrum outage hit my whole area
Yeah.
a while ago. Same deal.
Disconnect. Let's cooperate.
Is it share my screen? No.
Here,
Okay.
I went live. It's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
I don't
Sorry,
have
this
much
is really
memories
annoying.
anyway, so
This is
it's
a poor
okay.
time for that.
But those of you that are choosing to sneak around and hide, go ahead and give me them stealth rolls.
With advantage.
With a
Yes.
bandage, yeah.
It would be a straight roll. So
Wow.
4.
That's
Still,
you just rolled that.
4 in a row. Okay.
You just rolled that. What? What?
That's crazy.
What the hell?
That's crazy.
And let me get a right. Let's see if you can get a good group average here. Oh. Looks like my session has also expired.
This is a crisis.
Oh yeah, it's happening to every Roll20, I guess, because it just happened to me.
I'll just roll. Yeah, 19. What's your? Do you remember your modifier, Orion, for stealth?
Oh right. Oh boy. Oh boy. I think Mace got disconnected. No, I think he's still here, but Mace, if you're saying anything, we cannot hear you. I think disconnection happened, I guess. Damn. That's a bad time to happen.
It's kind of wild that you guys rolled 2 1s, but then also rolled 2
2 4.
humanoid encounters.
2 4.
It's like there's no monsters here. You guys. Probably the easiest one to get around. But I think even with Vester kind of clanking, I think the rest of the party kind of sneaks around. One of the hood and lanterns kind of hears you, but doesn't know what to think of it because they're kind of distracted by the much larger force in front of them.
Okay. I have an idea, but it's a really bad one, but I love it. We could pit them against one another.
I don't know that they need help.
No, I mean for good. You see that I'm taking my bow.
It might not be a good idea. I will say this.
I mean, let the two fascists kill one another. It's pretty good.
Let's let them arrive there by themselves. There's no reason for us to get involved.
Does it sound like they will come to blow, or is it just posturing from now?
Seems more like posturing, and
Maybe.
it also seems
that it?
like, hey, we can hear
I
you.
can hear you.
Oh yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, it wasn't letting me join the call in the first place.
Jesus.
It
Christ.
said because it said it while I was already in the call, but I wasn't hearing you. So it was like, oh yeah, you can't join a call twice. Yeah, no, sorry. So what's going on? Give me a TLDR of the last like 3 minutes.
Let's see. The hooded lanterns are trying to enforce their laws. They know there's a much bigger force in front of them. You guys are managing to sneak around. One of them spotted Vesper kind of clank around the corner.
Lovely.
All these kind of foot soldiers kind of know that it's not on them to make the choices. They don't really want to fight and die at this intersection here. But one more thing, out on the horizon and on the map too, you guys are close to where the cathedral was, and you can see ash rising into the sky. And the knights are kind of bragging about how they've started to reclaim the holy sites around the city. And they're tired of waiting for the hooded lanterns,
Um,
and that they will
okay.
be burning a holy path.
Yeah. Okay. I think that the disdain and somewhat hatred that he has for the hooded lantern, and the pure disdain for the falling fire, he will like hide, aim, and does the hooded lantern have a use the seal of Drakenheim, like of the royal family of Drakenheim?
Yeah, they have their own Drakenheim seal on their cloaks.
Okay, so I will use prestidigitation on the shaft of one of my arrow to like seal this picture on it. Hide and chuck an arrow at the main central knight of the Silver Order.
Awesome. Yeah, just to paint a little more, this knight here is up on a horse.
Well,
Okay. Just probably makes
yeah,
it
you know
easier
what?
for you
Let's
to
go
reach
for the
them.
horse.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
See, I think the whole party sees you starting to do something. Is anyone intervening, or is this happening?
I feel like this would go. I feel like this would go off.
All right.
I tried to stop it, but it already happened. So.
2018 hits a horse.
I gotta check their stat sheet. I think that's either right there or
Is
might
this the
be right
horse
under.
wearing armor?
Well, it's still the horse and the rider are kind of connected in a sense. Here, let me look it up. Because I can't access it on Roll20.
Yeah, okay, so
Yes,
I'm
an
not. I'm glad
18
this is not
does
just
hit.
me.
It does hit 18.
Yes.
Well, that's a good damage for an arrow, frankly.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the goal is just to embrace the conflict between those two enemy of mine, let's say.
Yeah, and Kaius kind of erupts for a moment as the horse screams out. But then the one hooded lantern. Excuse me, my throat. The one hooded lantern that noticed your party kind of shirts out, seeing this arrow fly out of nowhere, and said, "We must be getting surrounded."
As the call for surrounding rings out, I am going to cast a gift of alacrity on. Wait. On. No, I would wait. I would wait because I don't know how that's gonna go. Fuck. It was a panic. It was a panic for. Oh no, we're about to. I was thinking we were gonna get surrounded, so I would hold off.
Yeah, and you guys can see these knights here in the back are carrying large tanks on their backs with long poles with handles that they're carrying. And after this arrow flies out, they kind of just start torching the general area around them as they
I'm gonna
continue
look to
moving
Ruben like, "What the
forward.
fuck are you doing?"
Yeah, yeah.
I-
Once the torching begins, I'm gonna cast Gift of Alacrity on Ruben, which is a plus D8 to your initiative rolls for the next 8 hours.
Oh, wow. Okay. Merci. Thanks. Plus
Look to
D8.
Ruben like, what the fuck you doing?
What was that?
I'm gonna look to Ruben like, what the fuck you doing?
yeah.
Whatever he doing, I trust it.
Yeah, and Ruben yells. What's the name already of the? I mean, the hooded prince. The hooded lanterns. Do that in the name of the crown, or right?
Yeah.
In the name of Bon Castles.
Yeah, for the one castles. He yelled that, and then we'll dash through the streets. Like he has made the royal sign on the shaft of the arrow. He's yelling that. He's hoping for the best, and now it's time to skedaddle.
Oh, jeez.
I'm just gonna come out of stealth and just start walking forward.
No.
Yeah, the hooded lanterns are kind of screaming like, "That was none of our men! Look at the direction! We're up here! That arrow's way too low!"
What's going on?
They all turn to you and say, "Who are you?"
I'm Vesper Fritz, future king of Caspia. Who are you? Hooded Lanterns?
The ones on the roof say, "I." One of them says, "Oh, we've heard of you and your group. What are you doing this side of the city?" And the knights kind of, before letting them fully finish, they chime in and say, "We're here on a blazing crusade. Stand not in our way, Caspian."
Well, we're just passing through.
Did you happen to see where that arrow came from?
I'm gonna lie and say no, I didn't.
All right, roll deception.
Oh.
That's gonna go very poorly. Lovely.
That one.
Oh.
dear.
Oh.
How do you think that Nat 1 plays out? Like, do you subconsciously point towards Ruben? Or...
Yeah, I
what-
think
what
I looked
happens?
directly at Ruben. I looked behind me,
Ruben
and I
is
kind of
not
like
there anymore.
I'm like, no, I didn't, and then I start to look back, and then I look down.
I think the
Huh.
knight here... Yeah, that works. He busts out of the formation and comes up to you and says, and like kind of skirts the horse right in front of you and says, "Speak up! Me and my men have been attacked."
Is anyone hurt?
Well, poor Fioreline here has a mighty large gash and wound. Look at this arrow.
Maybe we can offer assistance.
Well, I'd like to for you to offer me the truth here, boy. Now, where did this arrow come from?
No idea.
Deception again.
23.
Oh.
Yeah, he just kind of sees you, seem to be quaking in your boots, and he believes you slightly. But from there, he sees Bernard and Devrick just kind of hanging out.
Bernard has his hands up like, hey, we don't want any trouble.
I don't have.
I would monkey see, monkey do. My hands would also be up.
Me too. I just like my bow is on my shoulder.
But I would have my focus in my hand, but my hands would be up.
And the party continues to clank in. Now, please, Mr. Fritz, tell me who this is in your retinue. What company are you Caspians keeping these days?
This is Knight of Caspia, Bernard. Show some respect.
Now, with all due respect, that is just about the mangiest half-shape I've ever seen. Are you sure he's not sick?
No, he's not sick. He's a hell of a fighter, and I knighted him myself. Like I said, I'm Prince Marquis Vesper Fritz of House Fritz, and I'm inheritor to the great land vassal kingdom of Fritz. And
He's saying all that, he's not sick anymore. He's not sick anymore. I think we have no quarrels with you, and he doesn't need any of your assistance.
This is my court mage.
Yes.
Well,
yes, of course.
he seems a little bit triggered when he hears you say yes more than one time in a row.
Because the rest said that.
He goes, "Your court mage, he seems to speak like those beasts. Me and my boys, we've been purging right across this dark land. You
Bad
don't
habit.
happen to have any relations with the dark beasts of these parts, do you?"
Oh, you're monster slayers, huh?
I show my arms, which are very skinny but have clearly no hair on them.
Yes.
And just,
Yeah,
do I really? Do I just? I've been through a lot, man. If you're gonna police how I talk, we're not gonna get along. But I don't want to make a fight, dude. It's been a really fucking hard couple days.
I'm a renowned monster slayer myself, and I have slayed these ratlings before.
Well, mighty good.
And you just see the absolute fear in the, oh no, I did the rattling thing. I didn't even think about it. Up above board, I've started to do that, and it's kind of frustrating.
No, I do.
As a person, I have started to do that.
I don't think you guys have even seen Rattlings since you've joined the party. I think I could be wrong.
No.
But
no.
Still, it's
Vesper and Bernard slain rattlings.
Yes, you have.
Yes.
No.
What was that? Yeah.
Anywho.
Well.
Yes, no monstrous blood here.
Well, if we could, we'd like to purge and help as many people in these lands as we could.
The purging and the helping are two different things. You could definitely do the helping, but I don't know if the purging is doing the helping.
Well, if they're monster slaying, I see no problem here.
Yes.
Agreed.
Well, think about it this way:
defer.
if you have a great, bountiful fruit and tree, but one of the branches is gotten sickly and deformed, and if that one branch risks the rest of the tree, you gotta cut it off.
I agree. That does not mean to raise the tree and the entire orchard to the ground.
Well, when you raise it, you don't risk the infection spreading. There's only one way to truly purge it for good. Oh, but where are my manners? What is his name? Don't think you've met him before.
Nope.
My name is Sir Virgil Underwood.
Nice to meet you, Virtual.
I mutter to anyone who has been in the city for longer than me. Is that name supposed to mean something to me? No. Okay. Good.
Yeah, I guess knowledge asked for the DM. Would any of us know who this is?
No, he's
Yeah.
just he's a simple knight. He's not any of the main figures of the state.
Yeah, he just said it with some level of authority, and I was asking just because like this means nothing to me. Should have.
Yeah, you're good. Well, we're gonna scatter about and look for whoever shot that arrow. But after that, if you'd like to help us, we could bring you back to our camp. Maybe have your friend there checked out, get him taken care of.
I think he's fine, but yeah,
I think-
if your
Yeah, I think
monster's
we can
slaying-
care for our own just fine.
If your monster slaying, I'm always down for that.
Well, this isn't quite so sporting as I'd like, but we'll keep on burning as long as we have the fuel and the drive.
Okay, good day, sir. And I motion for my party to let's carry on.
All right, Ruben, give me 2 more stealth rolls.
With advantage or not?
Yeah, advantage. All right, they're not able to find you. The party's able to continue on. You guys have a kind of general direction, but now give me a perception check to see if you can find the party in the next hour as you guys continue. Yeah, you do. Cool.
As soon as he comes back, I'll be like, "What the hell was that, Ruben?"
While he counts, I will shoot him an arrow. I will shoot him an arrow, like literally. I have a bandage on it because he's alone.
Oh
Yeah,
my gosh.
fair.
Okay, yep. That's what we're here for.
But yep.
Yep. Not surprised. Ouch.
Yep.
No. Yep. Just fire arrow, just into his shoulder.
Please continue.
It's just me. It's just me.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I want to kill you for fucking hours. What the fuck are you doing?
I
Yeah, what was
don't
that?
think
Oh,
I don't think
you're-
those paladins are our friends.
Yeah, that's the worst. What are you saying? He sits down and try to check to take the arrow out of his leg and bandage the thing around it, so that the smell of blood does not spread in this part of the city, which would be a
Please.
death sentence.
Please, in the future, do not fire arrows trying to deceive, making them fight in the open streets with 2 factions.
Yes, you do.
They were already fighting each other. The more
No, they
the
were
more
not.
that
They were
they
just shouting at one another.
They're already
don't-
fighting, damn it.
I'd rather not cause an open war between 2 factions.
Especially when we could get caught in the middle of it.
No,
Yeah.
we weren't. We were on the outside. It was a great opportunity.
Yeah, but your arrow showed us there.
I mean, if you like, I understand that you'd have to react quickly to make that happen, but I'd prefer major party decisions like that be discussed with the party first for what do we want to do.
sometimes action has to. Sometimes you ask forgiveness over permission. While
Okay.
I do not agree with that course of action, it did make sense, and stopping to talk would close that opportunity.
We're dealing
I
with
told
people
you.
here.
So
Let's be clear. Let's be clear. I told you what I was going to do, and the time that I took to enchant the arrow and aim for it. If you wanted to stop me actively or even just verbally, I would have stopped.
I didn't see an opportunity to stop you there, but
Okay.
okay,
Just
I'll
separate
keep that in mind.
between characters and players, right? Because I want for things to be smooth between us as player. Like as a player, I made clear what the idea was. I gave time about what was happening, and like I
Yeah.
I do that, and I roll immediately, forcing everyone to that. I gave time.
No, there was
No, yeah,
there
above
was
board. No,
time.
no issues. No issues.
Okay, great.
Yeah, it's more of I see it more as, oh no, there were consequences. I saw your action. You were gonna do that, and then we had to deal with it. It was not the doing of the thing. It was, oh shit, now you did it, and now we have to deal with the aftermath. It was not. I was not going to stop you at all.
Well, maybe I should have jumped in and stopped you, but I didn't like that action.
Okay.
Blowing.
We're still learning how to play together on those kind of disagreement. So, sorry, we can go back to the fiction.
If you ever do it without telling anything like that, I will fucking kill you. Okay.
Whoa.
I killed that. I like that. Friends.
As much as I like to kill both Huda Legends and Silver Order, it is not worth it to explore ourselves. It compromises the party.
On the outskirts. If we would have fled, we would have fled first. If we would have hide, we were in a great place to hide. You know what actually fucked that plan? Is that the moment that I check it, the moment that I shot it, young man over here yelled that I'm the right person of Caspia, blah blah blah. That was the worst thing.
Yeah, I was trying to be diplomatic. I don't want to fucking cause war between two factions and just hide in the outskirts. What's the point of that?
What the plan is? They
thin their own herd.
Well, I don't have a quarrel with the Silver Order or the Hood Lanterns as of yet.
Wrong.
As you should. You should.
Well, until they prove themselves worthy of warlike guerrilla tactics like that, I don't believe in doing that.
The Silver Order's entire existence at this point is a militant force to ostensibly invade Drakenheim and deal with maid-born children.
Secondly,
I have myself a bone to pick with the Order.
Prince, your state religion, your own state religion, is being burned at the pyre by the Silver Order because they are deemed heretical.
Whoa!
If the Silver Order, the moment that the Silver Order learn that you made it your state religion and your claim, you are among them.
They kill you on sight. On sight.
Out of character, the Falling Fire and the Silver Order aren't in open war yet, are they?
No.
Oh my god, yes.
They're on open war, yeah.
Well, I'm asking
the DM. It's like the 95 DCs.
Yeah, not the Hooded Lanterns. I think Lucretia Mathias being in exile and being like wanted by them, being wanted as a heretic, starts them off on the worst foot. For sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no. That is not going to be ironed out.
Yeah, any Illyrian that like converted pretty much like had to give away all their stuff because their land might have just been taken away from them.
I didn't know the Falling Fire and the Silver Order were in open war for you. I thought that was an event to happen.
Not like
the
open war.
It's like the 95.
The
it's like the 95 DCs.
Let the DM talk.
Yeah, so the pressure's there. There's not too much blood has been spilt, but the animosity is definitely growing, and in the eyes of the law of Illyria, Lucretia Mathias is like a wanted criminal and heretic. So, like, right on the edge of open war.
Diplomacy right now, if they're going to side with the Falling Fire. So that's where he's coming from. But that's what I thought. It's not like open warfare yet. So, anyways, back in character. Well, it's It's not like they're in open war yet. There's still room for diplomacy.
No, no, not for fanatics who happily burn down children. No, there is not.
Well, I don't believe judging a whole faction for the actions of a few.
I would be just
Well, you
staring
better
at
wisen
you.
up if you want to be a leader that survive. He finished bandaging himself, make a tight knot. Okay then.
I just don't think we're at the point yet of guerrilla open warfare tactics against the Silver Order, and you acted without consulting us, so that's where my problem is.
They are dangerous, nigh on irredeemable foreign agents attempting to raise a city
Well, they seem to be wanting
and
to
purge. And
democracy.
I am not finished. And purge children who can grow up
I
into
haven't seen
people
the
like
purge
me.
children yet.
You haven't seen it. Why do you think children go to the academy? Not just so they can learn, so they can be safe.
The children
I
who
rest
actually
my case.
get the academy are the lucky one.
The ones that don't make it to school. But I rest my case. You learn as you go. You learn as you go.
So what are you suggesting? Guerrilla open warfare tactics against the Silver Order?
I'm
that's
more
what that
in
was.
favor.
That attack wasn't open warfare. That was pitting two enemies against one another.
Okay, enough. Okay, enough.
Chaos agent.
I am talking about someone who started it. Basper shouldn't be able to go in front of the civil order if you don't shut your fire. That is the case here, Mr. Rubin.
Yeah, I just don't think we're in guerrilla open warfare tactics against the Silver Order yet. I don't see that as our position. Not yet.
Not yet. I
Same
hate
thing with
civil
Green
order.
Lantern.
And I wasn't looking at the screen. How many of them were there?
Like
Quite a few.
There was only 4 hooded lanterns, but there was 13 Silver Order.
Okay. Yeah.
That's what the
No,
dice
we would not be
said.
able to. Yeah.
And that
outnumbered. I respect the spirit. I respect the spirit.
As much as I hate civil order, we don't have the power, Mr. Rubin.
Oh, we don't. We never had, but we had an opportunity.
Like I said, I don't think we're in open warfare mode with them. Otherwise, I would have approved that action. I don't think we're there yet.
Yeah, and the academy's not in bad quote unquote standing with the Silver Order either. They're just both different arms of the state that work with different things.
Yeah.
Because I think another thing to add in for the lore, which is I find interesting, is a couple of the surrounding countries ask the Silver Order to come and set up a barracks and like do holy monster slaying for them.
Okay, let's move on.
Here, take 5 berries. Take 5 berries, Ruben.
Oh, you're too
Take a chompy.
Stuffing my face with strawberries.
Each one's a meal's worth of nutrition. Just like, I'm so full.
Yeah, so I think as this hour continues, this area I marked here are on fire. As they kind of spread
Oh my
out
gosh.
and burn. So for today, those areas are toasty.
Wait, they burned around the chapel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably ostensibly that's probably where they started.
You see Debrick, really teary eyes, and then like very angry face before like he turns back and continue the journey.
Yeah, you guys know that the chapel will stand, though. It's made of stone. The surrounding buildings will probably need to be rebuilt.
Well,
though.
we can get to the ferry in the next leg of the journey.
Nice. Yeah. So let's see what happens along the way.
Come on, dice. I don't have time for I am really sad right now. Come on, D6.
I got 2.
Hey!
Good, good.
Do you have a D6 handy, Mace?
Yes, that's what I was saying. I've got many d6s handy.
Yeah. Do you want to
Yeah,
roll one,
I
or
got
do you
a
want me to
2.
roll it for you? You got
No,
two?
no, I got it. I got a 2.
Sweet.
Yeah, I have a d20 and several d6s, but
Awesome.
yeah.
Stay
But-
strapped or get clapped.
All right. Yeah, you guys make it there. And seeing the familiar face of Styx, kind of long patch cloak. And I believe I said he was wearing a kind of smooth porcelain mask. Seems like people might have added other things to him as they pass by. He has a small little barge with a small pontoon behind him, and as your party approaches, in one hand he holds a very large paddle staff, and the other hand is outreached to the group. Oh, also
We'll give him
the,
a rock.
on the platoon behind him, there's a lot of circular objects. He accepts the rock from Fritz.
Oh,
I'm
so
good.
there is no bridge.
I
Not
This is the way
not
I
until
found.
you're inside the city.
Okay.
I follow suit and hand him a pebble.
Bernard
And
will
I
hand him a
groan.
gold coin.
I groan at him. I have not seen undead that doesn't want to kill me before.
Oh, you know what?
I
Actually,
haven't seen any undead really. I've read about them, but this is the first, and he doesn't want to eat me.
I don't need my component pouch anymore because I'm technically packed to the blade, so I can
Mhm.
cast through my body.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna give him my component pouch. There's a lot of fun stuff in there for him.
Oh, sweet.
Wow.
Ooh.
Styx is my friend. I used to live in the western side of the city. This is the only way I got to and from Emberwood.
Yeah, he takes the component pouch and feels the lightness of it, but then just puts it in the inside of his cloak instead of tossing it to the pontoon behind him.
Ruben will pay what we paid back in the day for those kind of services in Drakenheim. So it
Okay.
must be maybe a silver or so,
Yeah.
I imagine. Something of the ordinary that comes back in weird moment in this fallen Drakenheim.
Mm-hmm.
Just maintaining your small level of normalcy. I love it.
Exactly, yeah.
I think Bernard will comment looks like you've picked up a few interesting things since the last time we came through here, Styx. What do you got here?
I will give him 1 copper.
You have one copper.
Yep.
Looking behind, you can see that he's actually started to stack some of the stones and coins into little towers, making a little mini Drakenheim that's partially collapsed because there is slight waves. But
That's
yeah,
cute.
you can imagine when he's not there, he's just kind of there stacking stones.
I will bring
Go-
him a suitable flat rock to add to the stack.
Nice. Yeah, it seems like some of the gold coins he's gotten are the sturdiest piles there because they weigh the most or whatever. But yeah, how would you like to continue?
I mean, by the same reason. So, normal pace. If that was your question, maybe I misunderstood
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
Yes.
Yeah, directions,
Mhm.
streets. I know it's the complete like gambler's fallacy to be like, if you roll bad, you're gonna roll good later. But at the same time, I'm like, where you put yourself on the map affects what you roll for your d6. Let's see. Ruben just rolled. All right.
Just so it's public, you can roll for me. Someone can roll for me.
Do it.
I got a 1.
Ruben did. But yeah.
Oh
rolled
no.
1 there. So Vesser, please roll me that lovely d100. That might be the lowest one we've gotten so far.
Hmm.
Oh, lovely.
Which gate is closer? That's like 20 feet, and that one's 15.
I mean, we
Any
passed.
arguments there?
No, I mean, we passed in front of the 15 one, so that would make more sense.
Yeah. So you feel your party fall into a deep hole, get wrapped by multiple layers of like cobwebs, not fresh webs, and you find yourselves appearing back at the nearest gate.
Did we get like
Scramble
magically
over.
transported?
Yeah. Something in the city warped, broke, and stretched you back to that area.
What side of the wall are we on?
You're in the outside still.
Damn.
But as you regain your senses, you start to hear the whoops and hollers of the nearby gnolls. How would you like to continue?
I mean, trying to sneak off.
Yeah, I feel like stealth at this point would be very pertinent.
It would be helpful, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we can move again?
Do you need a specific role, Jim?
So far, yeah. Oh, yeah. You guys can move again. That all that encounter does is warp you to the nearest gate.
So we roll now for a new d6, right?
Yes, and choose where you want to.
I feel like with the gnolls, we should be moving slowly, but
I failed for Orion, and at least I'm not alone.
Oh, double.
Oh, I hate it. Derek, you suck, man.
I mean, it's likely.
Different.
Derek, you're immaculate.
Can we use inspiration on encounter rolls and add a d6 to the result?
So much not worth it. Keep it for the inside Drakenheim.
Derek, you're immaculate trouble. What the hell, man?
You guys
damn
did
it.
get that completely random encounter though. So before we roll the D100s, you guys can roll some lucky finds. So each of you roll me a D20.
D20.
Because I think whatever you find here might have been part of what teleported you to the other place. Maybe some contaminated artifacts.
All right, I'm gonna roll my d20 myself.
All right. Tell me what it is.
I got a 12.
Okay. So, Ruben, sadly you find nothing on a 7. Same for Devrick. I apologize, but Bernard, roll me a d4.
4.
You find 4 uncommon spell scrolls tucked in a wizard's corpse, and I think that wizard's corpse might have been what possibly exploded and warped you guys in a random direction.
Oh.
So, yeah. Oh, I love the emergent.
What?
Thank you, Dice.
What are the scrolls?
Um,
I'm curious.
we could decipher those later, or you could pick them real quick before we resolve the next encounter.
Mhm. I would definitely be just to identify them at all.
I can't really think of any off the top of my list, off the head.
That's fair. And then the 12,
It
does the
said
12 do me any
uncommon,
good?
so that can be
Up to third
second,
level.
third level. Yeah, that's pretty good. Well, you guys rolled a 4, so I mean, Bernard, do you want to pick 4 real quick, or do you want each of the party members to just rattle one off?
We get to choose. Yeah, if anyone can think of anything, I'm not super familiar with spell scrolls, so if anyone has anything, everyone else is welcome to pick one.
Up to level 3?
Yeah. But then while you think of that, those who rolled me the 1 on the d6, please roll me a d100.
Was that me?
Yeah, I did it for you.
So yeah, if you could roll the D100 for me.
Done.
All right, 76. Ooh. And 6 is fun too. I love when we get new ones.
Yeah, thank you, Devrick.
So 6
Let's
is going in
see.
circles. The characters lose their position and get lost. They no longer know where they are anymore or what direction they are facing. They must wander the streets for the next 1d4 hours, after which they regain their original position. Check the random encounters as normal for each hour.
Oh,
you rolled the
brutal.
d4.
So 4 encounter checks.
Yeah, plus this other one that you just got.
76.
Man, this system is fucking brutal.
Yeah.
We're just trying to do a quest over here.
And then just get lost.
Devrick, why?
I like how you rolled the getting lost back to back too, like 2 different getting lost ones. Monty. But what was 76 again?
You cruel bastard. Not only do you get lost different ways. Lovely.
This is so derailing sometimes. Jesus Christ.
So, do we just like move in a random direction 4 times, or
no? You just don't move for the next 1d4 hours, as in your token. But flavor-wise, you're wandering around circles. Let's say there's a real deep haze that came in.
We're also trying to run away from the.
2d6.
Is it gnolls that are in the shepherd or in the temple gate?
Yes.
So trying to lie low, stay away from them, getting lost in the fog.
And yeah, you guys can give me a perception checks real quick.
I forget what my bonus is, but I got a 6 on the die.
Sweet. Yeah, you guys can all tell this is getting a little familiar. You're being watched by another group of bandits, kind of
Again.
stalking you through this fog.
Can we try to lose them?
Sorry, what level were those scrolls? Just keep a note until
Three.
we know what they are.
3 or lower.
Yeah.
Spirit Shroud
Counter
could be
spell.
great for you, Bernard. Otherwise, I mean, Fireball good.
Fireball. Counter spell would be nice.
Yeah, I mean, maybe, yeah, get some spells that might get you out of the next possible 4 encounters.
Oh yeah, Spirit Shroud is good.
So how do concentration scrolls work?
You do
You
concentrate on that.
concentrate. Yeah, you concentrate like normal.
Gotcha.
So you get
Yeah,
hit. Yeah, you get hit. You make the concentration check.
You just can't cast it again. That's it.
Yeah, you just don't consume a spell slot.
Yeah.
Well, that's fun.
Do you need us to make a roll, Jim, or?
Oh, I was just letting you guys talk, but yeah, you're trying to get away from these bandits. So yeah, if you want to do a group stealth to try to get away, or if you want to decide what your spell scrolls are first and see if you want to use one of those.
You have advantage.
Bernard. Advantage. Oh.
Unless we want to be able to use these now, we could figure out the scroll things
That should be 19
later,
because I have
or
advantage, right?
Yeah, but I think with your heavy armor, it evens out. But then the 19 was first, so yeah. But looks like
Exactly.
Bernard rolled that one.
So wait, do I roll at advantage too? Do
Yeah.
I?
So yeah,
Okay.
the
Yeah.
other roll
And-
saves you.
wait, are we rolling stealth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a 12 on the die, so I think it's a 14.
Let's see, everyone beat 10. So it seems to have
Hooray.
lost them for now. But now we gotta resolve those next 4 hours. So D6s, please.
I roll one for Orion.
Oh,
Where the hell
double
are
fours.
we? Where are we going?
Oh,
We just
Bernard.
feel ourselves wheezing.
Petition to increase this to a D8 instead.
We're getting
Yeah.
really close. We're getting really close.
I mean,
This
the
is
only
my-
damage we've taken in 5-6 hours is damage we've inflicted to each other. So honestly, I mean,
I mean, yeah, encounters are not necessarily a bad thing. It's not always combat. And there's a shit ton of them.
Bernard,
Oh,
would
yeah.
you like to roll the
Yeah.
D100, or you like me to do it?
I'll do it.
All right.
84. I'm gonna grab a banana. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah, random encounters are what make the game. It's just the
No, a
objective has
D6
to
for 5 people.
Yeah. D6 is fine fine for 3. What's the odds?
I think it was like a 60% chance of rolling a 1.
Mm-hmm. And the odds of having multiple encounters at once, or I guess when we've had multiple encounters, quote unquote, at once, twice, we've gotten out of it without anything happening. Just a little diplomacy.
And we can always stealth away from creatures like the bandits just now. Yeah.
Mhm.
All hope is not lost.
Yeah, I mean, things are happening in the city. I feel like it's a great situation generator.
Mhm.
I guess I gave you guys the reward for that one because I think it made sense in stories, but a lot of the times if you run away or like have to run away from something, you don't get the reward. So I mean, if you're trying to get delirium or those good random rolls, you want the encounters but also don't, because you also have your other mission you're trying to get to, and it's been like 4 hours within the city now, and it's gonna be 8 hours by the time that 6 is gonna get resolved. But let's see, on an 84, that's Academy Surveyors. In front of your group, you guys see a small hooded mage and a large mechanical armored beast. The mage is crouching down, harvesting some delirium, and the beast, the armor's helm has 3 faces on it, so it's looking in each direction, kind of constantly surveying.
Are they wearing Academy robes?
Yes.
I'll greet them. Hail, friends.
Hail, traveler.
They instantly recognize your group, hearing stories of you guys working for them so far.
What you doing out here?
Looking close, you see the face of a small gnome. And they go, "Oh, I'm just out here looking for some delirium. And possibly
Oh, man.
some meteoric iron. And
Okay.
looks like
yeah,
you're...
we're lost ourselves.
Oh,
yeah, we're lost.
Yeah, I've just been
do you happen to
sitting
know
here
which
in
way
place.
is? You ever heard of Reed Manor?
North. Do you know which way is north?
Oh,
Yeah.
With this fog, I'm not quite sure which way to go. Since it's rolled in, I've just been staying in place.
I'm pretty
Okay.
sure we crashed Shepherd's Way.
There's safety in numbers, so we're kind of doing the same. We're just hunkering down. So, if you want to stay safe, I'm sure your big lumbering friend can help out in our regard, and we can make sure you're safe as well.
Oh,
I'm
sounds
trying
good.
to get a peek at his. I'm also trying to get a peek at his hands and how many rings he's got.
He's got 4 rings.
Lovely.
Well, did you hear the Academy made a contract with the Dwarves and the Scar?
Oh, that's right. You're that group. Oh, sorry. Pardon me. I haven't introduced myself. I'm Nimble Quill. I'm quite excited to be checking out all this delirium after hearing of you sealing that deal. Eldrick has sent a couple more of us ahead of him. He'll be there
Okay.
here quite soon.
Any leads on when he would be here?
Oh, I think just a couple days.
Not. It could never be soon enough. We just need at least a little bit of normalcy in this damn city. He seems to get things in order wherever he goes.
Did you
mind
see...
if we you mind if we hunker down with you to see if this fog clears? Wait a couple hours.
Oh, yes, as your friend said, surely. I won't say no to some help. I'll just be here for the next little while. But just a couple hours ago, before this fog rolled in, I saw some great ash clouds rising up from the other side of the river. Do you know what that was about?
Yeah, the Silver Order is doing a monster hunt and they're burning the streets of Drakenheim.
Oh dear. That's quite
I don't know if it's a monster
interference.
hunt. Yeah, they're
how
just...
Eldrick will take all of that, seeing Maybe he'll like seeing a clean ash plate in front of him. But it might be
I'm sure they're going to make
burning
their
away
demands.
it might be burning away some research we could have had. I hope they don't go do this over on this side of the city. I would hate to get caught up in those flames.
That is true.
They don't seem to. They don't
Do you
seem to
know
care
how?
about where we burn, where they burn. It's more about just purging the damned stones or whatever they call them.
Do you know how the Civil Order feels
Whatever
about
they call them. Was? I look at you very confused.
Nimble? Do you know how the Civil Order feels about delirium?
Oh, I don't think they like it that much. Since the falling fire, or what have you, they put so much faith into those rocks, and those rocks make them heretics, and therefore I guess the rocks are holy, and therefore the rocks are also heretics. I don't quite understand their thought pattern, but it is the right of the religious to have the beliefs.
I imagine that'll be one of their demands is destroy the delirium or something. We'll see what they come up with.
Well, we've seen what it's been doing
Well,
here
they're
in the
well on
city
their
for the
way.
last over a decade now. It hasn't been doing much good, but it seems like it can be harnessed for quite a lot. I mean, that lovely armor you're wearing, that's quite proof of it.
Exactly.
It can be
This delirium is
harnessed.
a critical resource for the Kingdom of Caspia.
Oh, I don't think the people of Westamar would like to hear you say that. I think their own country would like to benefit from this glorious gift from the sky. Oh, sorry, I mean tragic.
There's no monarchy in
disaster.
Westamar. Westamar is divided.
Well, they still have their lesser houses.
Yeah,
You of all people
maybe I
should
can make a
respect
deal
that.
with
Aren't
them.
you a lesser house?
Oh,
Excuse me, I meant no disrespect.
I'll be king of Caspia not too long. The next kingsman, I bet.
I kind of look over at Orion and then back at you, Vespa, and they say, "Oh, I'm sure you will. Sure you will." Well,
I just
thanks for offering your guard.
It's kind of like it's a The Office moment of looking through the blinds at the camera.
Okay. So I guess you're just hunkering down till the fog clears?
Yeah. You guys want to roll the next set of d6s for me, please?
I'll roll it in person. 2.
Bum, bum, bum.
And I would be chatting Nimble's ears off.
All right. Bernard, would you like to do the honors?
6.
Oh no.
What is that?
Oh no.
You just had this one.
Warp to a
Another
gate.
4 hours. Another 4 hours lost.
But they
But does
sat.
Nipple Quill warp with us?
What was that?
Another.
Does Nimble Quill warp to the gate with us?
Is that the gate warper? I think that might be the other one. I'm double checking.
I think that's the get lost.
That's a bit lost, yeah.
Compounding get lost? Great.
What are
Can't
the
wait.
chances? What are
So
the
one of the hours
chances?
within. Oh no.
Oh, how do you even resolve this? But yeah, so that was 2, 4. That was 5. And there's my page. 6 is. Oh, actually, good. It's uninvited guests. Yeah, so yeah, you guys do teleport to the nearest gate. And 5 is Shepherd's Gate.
I'd like to think that like we found 6 scrolls on that dead mage.
Mhm.
One went off like unstable, teleported us to a gate, and then we were like, "Well, we got the rest of it," and then we just get yoinked back. We're like, "Throw out all the defective scrolls! Just get up!" I want this to happen again.
This is why you don't teleport
It's like the-
inside of Drakenheim.
Yeah, it's like the
101.
delayed blast fireball, but delayed teleport. It's like taking the pin. You take the pin out of the hand grenade, and it just goes off in your backpack.
It's like there's just a word that activates the scroll, and someone just says the word like, just, oh, that would be
Yeah.
fan-frickin-tastic, and we all just teleport.
And I feel like we don't miss a step. We're just walking, and then we're walking at the same pace in a different location. It's like wait. So it's not. We don't even. I feel like we wouldn't even feel it. It's just wait. This is not. Something's different. So do we still not know where we are, or do we? Because we're at a gate now, do we know where we are? Like the gate
You know
teleportation,
what?
does that nullify the not knowing where you are? Because we now
You know
have
what?
a landmark.
That's a pretty good argument. I just gotta remember what's at that gate real quick. Because I think with that thick fog, you probably have to go right up to the gate and kind of like have your hand and trace the wall, right?
Oh, okay.
With
So you
like
can't
the
like see
ultra
it.
thickness of the fog. But if you guys are that close to the gate that you're at least one of you is able to reach out and realize that is the gate, and you could travel from.
Which
there.
gate is this?
But that is Shepherd's. So 4 was Temple, which had the Nolds. I think Shepherd's is actually controlled by the Hooded Lanterns. Yeah.
Before the new guys joined the party, we were invited to Shepherd's Gate.
Yeah. Because I believe right behind it is their barracks. Yeah, that makes sense. So, you guys realizing that you may have some help from the Hooded Lanterns here, would you like to interact with them, or how would you like to proceed?
Sure, I'll be like, "Hail!" and wave my hand.
Hail! We're getting magically teleported all over the place.
Is this Shepherd's Gate?
Very, very dimly out in the fog, you see like a torch burning above you. And they go, who goes there?
Vesper Fritz, we've done some monster slaying for you in the past.
Oh, the Caspian Prince. And how many in your company?
4 others, so 5 total.
What about Quill here? Did he come with us?
Is Quilla with us?
Did Quill? Yeah, did Quill teleport, or was he lost in the craziness?
I think he might have gotten lost.
Whoa.
Probably anchored by the golem that he had. Or possibly the spell scroll can only teleport a certain amount of people.
We were afflicted by something.
Oh no, my friend! My new friend is gone. One day I'll find him again.
We seem this haze is really thick. We seem to be lost in the haze. Can we camp out with you guys until it passes?
We can keep you safe there on the outskirts. Possibly let you in if things get too rough. But we can only truly let you pass if you're willing to pay your toll.
What's the toll?
It's 10 gold pieces for the group.
Yeah, we can pay that. Can we camp out in your barracks?
But we don't need to go through.
No, we don't
Don't
need
need
to.
we don't need to go through at all. We don't need to pay. We don't need
Or
to pay. We just
can
need
we
to
camp
be
out at the gate with you?
just ride out the storm.
Yeah, you can maintain there.
Okay, thank you.
And the torch disappears. How would you guys like to continue from there?
Guess we're just camping out until the haze passes. So we're at the, we're already at the Shepherd's Gate. So until it's safe to
So, yeah,
travel, then we're camping out.
Here. Haze passes.
Yeah, waiting for
you guys
the-
can continue.
So where are we
Okay,
at?
we can
Wise?
continue now? Okay. We
Yeah, I
can
think
get
just pressing
to Reed
on.
Manor pretty much by going like this. Falling, like that.
Counterpoint: if we follow the wall, we can't get lost.
Oh, actually, yeah, I can let you guys get there. I guess part of that last encounter was that you didn't know which direction you were going.
Could we
So-
have gotten
so-
directions from the Hooded Lantern folks?
But then maybe they were also inflicted by it.
Well, my point was to camp out, stay put at the gate
Until
like,
the storm
haze
passed.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I just rolled. I say the storm passes. Getting teleported out
Okay.
of whatever circle dimension you were just in makes sense, as well as
Okay, so I think we can reach the Reed Manor this one. Well, we're 1 square away from it.
Sweet. Yep. I just gotta roll your d6s.
This circle dimension.
Yep.
D6. Nobody roll
I'm gonna
one.
I'm gonna roll it myself. 2. I'm getting a lot of 2s.
Mhm. Dang, nice high rolls.
Survival.
Approaching the edge of Reed Manor. What's your party up to?
I'll say, okay, there's the manor. What's the plan here? Let's discuss that. We have to get the potions or research or whatever from this mage. How do you want to go about it?
I think having some level of professional relationship, quote unquote, even if it's not genuine, just getting to know them and getting some of their quote unquote product to test
Do we
as
want to
a
tell them?
prospective buyer.
Do we want to tell them that we're here on behalf of the Academy professional, or
No,
like
no, that adventurer
You're
professional.
wearing your academy robes, right?
You're also wearing armor that's Academy made.
Is it like academy colors or?
But the academy has to sell to everyone. So in theory, I could just wear. I don't have anything else to wear. Fuck.
what if you wore my cloak? Would that cover
Yeah,
it up enough? Or
I can. Yeah, if I could chuck my regular cloak in someone's pack and I just put on a regular cloak, just hide the purple. I'll take my rings off.
So we're disguising that we're from the academy. Is my armor?
The thing is, the academy has to sell to everyone.
yes, but
Probably
the only mages that would go to the Academy would already be at the Academy. His armor—that's one thing, but your robes.
This is my point exactly.
Just to
The
be
armor
clear,
is fine. You don't need to hide that. My robes are kind of a dead giveaway.
just to be clear, if I think I could persuade this person, but only one person, and I will have to maintain this kind of enchantment, and for a long time. So we could trek back if we are fast enough back to Emberwood. But that is, the person might become very agreeable to it. But if he's a retainer of the manor master or something, then I won't be able to do much about that. Also, we are facing a mage, so it's possible that he has like counter magics of some kind. But
Are
still,
you suggesting you charm him?
in some way, yes.
Okay, well, that could be a backup plan. Well, why don't we try diplomacy first? We'll conceal we're from the academy and just we're just an adventuring group. Maybe I'll use my King of Caspia thing. That's our group, and then we want to get these potions.
Are we only here for the potions, or if this person refuses to come with us, are we going to kidnap them? I just want to make sure.
I
Yeah,
believe.
what did
I
River
believe.
want exactly? What did River
She
want
said
exactly?
she wanted a sample at the very least, their work or research if we could get it, and the person themselves if we could. I don't know in what capacity, if they would have to come willingly or not, but that's all she said.
I do not really have means to entrap someone like that, but
It doesn't
if
seem like
we,
I mean, we could try diplomacy, but it doesn't seem like that's gonna really work if we have to get the person themselves. This seems like a
I
kidnapping job.
mean, that's not a. I mean, that's ostensibly a last resort. Ideally, we would be able to bring back some product,
Yeah, but we have to bring back the
but
person
that's
too. I don't think he's gonna agree to that.
Only if we
Travel is
can.
eventually. I feel like personally, a more long-standing developmental relationship that progresses to potential kidnapping may be the way to go.
All right, so
Get what we can out of him, or whoever the fuck. Yeah, get what we can out
negotiate
of
for
them.
some product. Are we going to ask them if they'll share their research or not? Are we trying to avoid any alarm bells here? Like, are there things that we don't want to cross the line?
If you believe you can ask that question clandestinely and not suspiciously, if you can lead them, if you have enough red herrings in your pack to, like,
right,
keep them off of the trail.
What is our
then
story
that,
here? Are we here as adventurers because we heard this person dabbles in cures for contamination? Was it? Is that what they do?
Yes.
Dabbles with contaminated magics.
So we're just here to buy product, and we're interested in their work because it's cool for us.
Potion
and
that
it's also
cures
not lying
contamination.
to. And it's also not lying to say multiple of us have experienced the hellishness of the current means to remove contamination. So we're exploring other avenues. For whom? Just ourselves.
Okay.
Out of curiosity, Orion or any, do any of us know potion making at all? Is there a professional curiosity we could employ here?
Orion,
we can lie.
Are you an alchemist?
I am absolutely not. I write and study. I do not.
Alchemist.
My hands. Yeah, no. I'm a calligrapher. I make my scrolls. Make my scrolls look really pretty. That's all.
I could try to talk and simulate like an alchemist that I've seen, like 5 years ago, something like that. So I might be able to sell it.
I don't think you would like that very much, but that's up to you.
No, that's fair. I'm not the most, let's say, silver-tongued of us all.
Oh, I know, understand. Bullshit. I feel like that's a solid plan. I just will not talk unless we're specifically talking about magic.
Quite. And
because the plan will be laid by you lot. I will just be I'm good at magic. So
Question.
trust them.
Question: if I see an opportunity, a safe opportunity, should I try to subtilize one of said potion?
Charm him?
To get it or to just steal it, or what do you mean? I straight up I didn't hear
Yes,
you.
steal it. But
Yes,
if I see a
yes.
safe opportunity, do you all agree that I should take it?
Ostensibly, yes.
Yeah, feel out
You
the
do you.
conversation.
And there's also a bunch of us, so there might be multiple threads of conversation. There are multiple eyes keeping this person occupied. If you see yourself some level of an opening,
True,
don't
but
hesitate.
no one makes it out here in Drakenheim all alone without being either healthily suspicious or well armed. Let's not count on
Exactly.
being able to pull one over on them.
Yeah, quite.
We might be able to pull a small one over on them in the process, but just walk in, do some hijinks, leave with what we want. And that's something that might fly in Caspia.
So we're going the diplomacy / backup plan charm route to see how it goes.
If I ever talk to you, say to all of you, it is getting late and we still need to trek back to our home, right? This is my signal saying, I stole one of those. We should get the hell out of here.
Okay.
Understood.
When it's time to go home, we go home with what we want.
Exactly.
How do we say we need to get out of here otherwise? If you don't have what you need.
No, I mean, just it's getting late. It does just mean we need to get out of here. Period.
Yes. It makes sense.
Okay, I think we're all decided then, so let's go.
Word.
And what? I
Onward.
go up to the door and knock on it.
Nothing could go wrong.
All right. As the group approaches closer, you see an old but well-built manor in the outskirts of the city. I see a lot of it is fenced in. There's a bit of a garden that has not been kept for many years. And beyond the exotic look of the manor, you also see that there are shambling corpses patrolling the grounds. You guys can place yourselves kind of on the edge of the map. You can say you're a bit farther away. But after scouting around a bit... Well, actually, yeah, you guys can give me some perception checks as you get close.
Sorry. Oh yeah, I got a 7 on the die. So 9 question mark? I'm not super sure what it is.
You're
It's
still
either
not
a 9 or an 11. I can't. My internet is fucked.
Okay.
I have cell data and that's it.
But yeah, your party does definitely notice the big ass looks to be ogre zombies patrolling back and forth on the grounds.
I'll ask the party. Do you think this guy's a necromancer? You think those are his minions?
I wonder if. I mean, we've seen other shambling creatures here in town that weren't immediately hostile. Maybe he took them over, or he somehow employed some of them. But necromancy could be likely.
Yeah, necromancy might not just be making evil You just might be that might just be a hobby.
Okay, I'm walking up to the front door. Is this an ogre zombie?
Yes.
I'll walk up to it. What is it doing?
Let's see. It has something to say. It holds out its arm and stops you and says, "Wait. What you want?"
We're here to buy some potions and talk to the mage that makes them.
Follow this
Okay.
way.
Follow.
And they
Fall
just
in
lead
line.
you up to the door and then stop you again. And the ogre zombie reaches up and knocks on the door 3 times. And inside you can hear, it sounds like possibly 2 sets of footsteps. I open up a little screen, little flap in the door, and you hear a voice say, "What you want?"
We're the Night Watch, and we're here to buy some potions and possibly talk to the mage that makes them.
Yeah, the Night Watch never heard of you. How
We're
much
adventuring
gold you
here.
got?
Plenty.
Well, we're working at the moment. If you want to talk to the boss, you might have to wait and make an appointment.
Sure. When's the closest available appointment?
You can kind of hear them muttering amongst themselves. Sorry, I lost my spot. They go, well, first, what kind of potion do you want? Let's do the business first, yeah.
We need some of the new potions that can let you go into the haze.
We're not sure what you're talking about there. We typically just sell a couple healing potions. You know, just helping people.
Oh, I heard on the streets that you were experimenting with the haze or something like that to make potions.
Do you want to give me a persuasion check?
Okay. I might use my ability for this.
Good idea.
Persuasion. 16. I'll use it. So superiority. So 19.
Right. You might have heard right, says the other one.
Yeah, we're looking to get that potion and possibly the research behind it too. We're willing to pay handsomely.
They you can kind of sense they stiffen up at you mentioning that you want their research. And they quickly close the latch. And they go, "We wanted to do business first. You ain't taking any of our writings. You know that's not how
Okay.
this works.
Well, it's open negotiation, right?
You trying to put us out of business? We can't share our recipes."
Okay, how much for
Fair
the
enough.
new potions?
Let's see. What's the treasure roll? I think they can do uncommon. And they sell them for... Here, they say, hey, don't mention the research again. If you can be some big buyers, we'll let you into the foyer here. But no further. Don't go
Sure.
looking around the house. And
Sure thing.
give you this.
Okay, I enter.
Let's shuffle along as well.
Is this like is there chairs and stuff?
Oh yeah, there's kind of couches and chairs around the walls here. And
Are
then
those
there's,
two like
staircases here?
are those two humans? Do they wear the Amethyst Academy's vestment, or are they different?
It looks like a pair of halflings actually. Ignore the tokens. I've reset the mage token like 4 times already.
Yeah, what are they wearing?
Slept in today, but yeah, they seem little gruff. Seem like they've been working on the inside doing chores. They do both carry spell books and wands, though. Kind of dressed in
Also,
black clothing.
what are
with
y'all's
big dark
names? I
circles
want
in their eyes.
to know who I'm working with.
Let's see, these 2 apprentices are...
Yeah, I'll listen for their names. I'll say my name's Vesper.
Let's say I'm Marco, and this here is Gemma. Just
And
One.
what's your boss's name, if you don't mind me asking?
You guys sure ask a lot of questions.
I just want to know who I'm working with.
It's not often we meet people in Drakenheim that can talk. Gotta get that out when you can.
Well, you ain't wrong there.
Compared to your doorman here, you seem to be quite a bit more talkative, so it's a little more interesting. Forgive the transgression.
No, before we talk much further, you made a long journey to get out here. How much gold you putting up? We
How much
typically
gold for the
sell
potion?
in large shipments.
How much gold for, let's say, 6 potions of haze resistance?
Well, as we said before, for the most part, we just make them good healing potions. We help people.
You're saying
But,
for the most part.
We can finish getting your names. Well, of course, we have our own side projects. But who all do we have here?
I'm Vesper Fritz, future King of Caspia of the Night Watch.
Right, the Night Watch. And you? And they point at Reuben.
I'm Roger. I was born here. I mean, not in this part of the city, but
Is that a lie? Would you like to roll deception?
lie and a truth. It's not my name, but
Yeah. Lying about your name. Roll deception, please.
Ooh, not good at that. Yeah. Clearly, I've been like Roger.
Amadius, you have like 18 skill proficiencies. What do you mean you have proficient in deception?
Oh yeah, no. Yeah. Social and physical can go to hell.
Mm.
There, doom rolling. Okay, well, that must be a fake name, but I won't pry. What about the rest of you? You there in the back. Pointing at Devrick.
Just call me Aaron.
Is that also a lie?
Yeah, that's also a lie.
Alright, roll deception.
We introduced ourselves as the Night Watch, and
Yeah.
Vesper already gave his name. I don't
Yeah.
know why we're doing this.
Yeah. You guys you want to roll deception.
If that's a cheap name, but not my name. No more roll. Jesus Christ.
Now, what's with all these sloppy tongues? You guys don't like sharing your names around here? We shared our names, right and true.
I shared my name. I'm the face of the party. That's all you need to know, really.
Yeah.
My name's
Actually, now that
Orion, but it's not.
Now that I remember your name there, Vesper Freds, I think our boss will be glad to see you. I'll let them introduce themselves.
Okay. Thank you.
Considering you're doing business considering you're doing business out here and you're trying to just keep a pretty low profile, I'm sure you understand why someone would be a little bit tighter with their name. It's not anything personal. It's just a matter of survival. We're not trying to hide anything from you. We're just trying to get through being in the city. Like
Okay.
my name's Orion, but it doesn't really mean anything. It could be something else tomorrow. It's one name. Like there's no family. There's no trace to it. So yeah, I go by this, but I could go by something different tomorrow. So what does it actually mean? But the business is what's important. And I step back.
Okay. My name is Deborah. Okay. Are you happy?
We're finally being honest with each other here.
Those who would like to, give me a perception check.
What was that?
Perception check. That's a natural 15. I don't remember what my skill bonus is.
Yo, Ruben.
Hey, Ruben.
Made for that.
I say, getting a little more of a lay while these things are happening. You look up the staircases and you see that this, I forget the name for this kind of room, but it's kind of like a big, like, chandelier room. So the
Foyer?
yeah, the foyer. So
the foyer at the top of the stairs.
Yeah, so it goes up quite a bit, and there's a little there's a rail around the outside of the like.
Yep. That's
1,
it.
2, 3, 4, like 5-tiered staircase. It joins up to a central staircase there on the top, so it's like goes up on the side and goes up again. And Ruben, you see 2 pairs of eyes kind of peeking up over the side of the railings. There's another 2 pairs of apprentices watching you as you guys were there. But you noticing them there, they kind of run off. But before they do, your party also hears another kind of set of footprints coming after Vesper clearly says his name quite loud, and out from one of the doors your party sees, I think Vesper would recognize one Jessica Whiterose.
Vesper recognizes what?
This is the little old tiefling lady that you guys saved from burning at the stake.
Oh, okay. Is she like a servant?
No, she comes to the room and recognizes you there. And I think, was Bernard there as well? Or do you not join at that point?
Yeah, I was there.
Okay, yeah, so recognizes you both and sees the apprentices hassling you a bit and says, "Oh, these people here are guests! You're all hassling these bunch. I hear you all shouting about names and whatnot. Just give them a break. Get back to your chores. You all, please follow me to the dining room. I'll get you some snacks."
Sure.
Ooh, snacks.
How you
Good
doing? Last time I saw
uncharacteristic
you, you were being burned at the stake for being a witch.
Yes, well, I was out
What a
there
talent for beginning a conversation.
collecting materials. And I was there working on a couple different spells, but they may have also seen me hacking apart corpses. I mean, I'm sure that's fine when they're alive and attacking you, but when you want to research them afterwards and maybe recycle their parts, it becomes too much. She comes back.
Are you the
a little
mage
bit
that
later.
runs this place?
Yeah, she comes back later with a plate of cookies. I said, "Well, would you all like some?"
Sure. Are you the mage
Yes.
that runs this place?
And yes, I do run this place now. I
Okay.
must appreciate you rescuing me earlier. I may have had it done myself, but I didn't want to kill those knights if I didn't have to.
Okay. Well,
I take one of the cookies, break it, and then eye it. Does it seem suspicious?
It seems like a chocolate chip cookie. It's not oatmeal raisin.
Fantastic. So
Officially
yeah,
not a witch.
I nibble on the half cookie.
Okay.
I'll say, we heard
Not
you were
oatmeal
making
raisin.
a haze-resistant potion.
Oh, for you, darling? I think I could whip something up. Might have to check my stores, though. Would you be willing out to run a chore for me? Possibly collect some materials? Do a
Sure.
trade?
Sure.
Before we continue, though, who all takes a cookie?
I took a cookie.
I take cookie.
I think Bernard is too butler mode to like help himself to refreshments right now. He's standing beside the couch, like wherever Vesper's sitting down. He's standing right next to him.
Okay.
But I'm not
Ruben
trusting.
would not
I'm
have
not
taken
trusting
one.
enough to sit. I'm not trusting enough to sit down, but I definitely take a cookie.
Ruben would not have taken one, but in any case, now he's full of good berries. He can't eat anything.
I would have
Well,
taken two.
your friends there are missing out. Yeah, so only
Guys, eat
only
the cookies.
Orion and Vesper. Yeah, kind of rude of y'all,
It-
but she doesn't
if
say that,
Fritz
but she makes
insisted.
a face. She makes a
If
face.
Fritz insisted,
A
I
little
think
sad old lady face because you don't want to eat her cookies.
Bernard will take a cookie guiltily.
Gamed into a cookie.
Well, he'll take like a cloth. I'm unfortunately completely full due to the berries we found, but could I take one and eat it later?
Oh, why sure.
How does the poison taste to you?
Tastes delicious. she's not poisoning y'all.
Taste of
I
almonds.
didn't ask for a con save yet. Say, well, she says to you, back talking about sending you out, and she comes back and says, yeah, actually, I got just a couple doses left, and I can't part with them for free.
No, of course not.
But I think, two potions should do you. But I need y'all to try and get me some replenishments. I need more materials. There's a flower that grows there on the other side of the walls, and I've lost a couple apprentices trying to get what I have here.
Right.
Now, I can't tell you any more about the recipe. This is a secret I keep close to my chest, but I can share some of the potions for the good work that you've done.
Do you mean the flowers in the Queen's Garden?
Oh, so you've heard the rumors.
I did.
Yeah, I think
Can I
that's
make an
around the
insight-
area that we've seen them. Yeah.
What's
you
your
want
name,
insight?
by the way?
What do you want insight?
Is this old lady like casting a disguise self, or like is this what her normal appearance? Can I?
I mean, your character doesn't have any way to see through magical disguises, do they? So
If it's an
No.
illusion, it's an investigation check, but an
Yeah.
active one.
Yeah, I think you would have to have a way of probing for that information. So you'd have to like
I see.
touch her to
Bernard
see
will
if she
flat
was,
out
like,
ask her some
changing her
questions.
size.
Hmm.
When we first met, you mentioned that you were a first timer to the city and that you got abandoned by your troop. He kind of like looks around at the manor. You've certainly done well for yourself in the few days it's been since we met you.
Oh, yeah, I was starting to set up and possibly have gotten lost. And I heard you all bickering out the out front. I'm sure you will all understand keeping your secrets close to heart, especially here in this city, especially when nights are about. I couldn't say out in the open that I was running an operation out here, although I have been in cahoots with the Hooded Lanterns for a little while now.
Yeah. What's your name?
I'm one Jessica White Rose.
Jessica White Rose. Okay.
Are you with the Hooded Lantern because they pay nickel on the dime, or for a different reason?
Well, so far they've been tolerating me protecting myself with the undead out here.
Sensible.
So they put up with me putting up my defenses, and I share them with aid. They do value my healing potions quite good.
No, DM. Sorry to interrupt. Can I make an insight check that is that her true name?
Sure.
Okay, finally. 21.
You have a sense that she thinks of herself as that name, but may have had other names in the past.
Continue.
And yeah, so yeah, is there she goes back, leaves the room, leaves your party alone for a little bit. I'll leave you alone. Just enjoy that plate. I'll go see what I can whip up for you. Do you guys have a moment to plan?
So you've met
next?
her before?
We rescued
And
this
I would,
woman. Okay.
yeah, I would just be inquiring on the story because I like the fact that you're just like, yes, this person in the specific location that we were sent to. You already know them. What?
We met her traveling the roads here in Drakkenheim near Emberwood. Some Silver Order knights had strung her up to a burning post, and we're about to burn her alive.
Yes, Bernard, don't you keep detailed notes on this? Show
Yeah,
I speed read.
Bernard doesn't actually keep like a. Oh no, he does
Oh,
keep a journal. That's right.
I thought you kept journal in character.
I think I do. I would not let anyone see it.
That's
Certainly
fair.
not.
Mhm.
That's fair. But yeah, just the TLDR of was being burned at the stake, and then you guys stepped in to
Yeah, our old
make that not happen.
Arlen Dust, was like freaking out over this, and we actually deceived the Silver Order using my house's name, and we saved her.
She had been contaminated at the time, and we offered her money so she could get healing. Bernard kind of frowns with a soured expression. Now I get the sense that she's rich and she took my money.
Just a little swindling. Worse happens out here, I'm sure. Looking at the two that have braved this place for decades, it's like, well, I'm sure worse happens.
Yeah, one has lost his body, the other his mind. So
Yeah, and so I just am still nibbling on the cookie and trying to discern, like, if I could, if this is just a waiting room or if they also use this for other purposes, if they expand their workshop, or if this is just like, the receptionist will be with you shortly. Please stay on the line. Like, just not looking around, like rooting around, but looking around to see what this space's other purposes could be, or if anything on the walls, like just a cursory glance while
Yeah, it
she's
seems like
gone for a bit.
It seems actually like a more comfortable waiting room than the other one you were in before, but also that they don't want you snooping around the house, so you can kind of still
No,
hear.
that's
the
not the
lumbering
plan.
beast is kind of listening in on the other side of the door there, and the apprentices are probably back and running their chores, but are not that far away.
Out of
No.
curiosity, is this room like seem like a manor that got really run down, busted up after the cataclysm, and then she's slowly repurposing it? Or is this place like well furnished, like not ratty furniture, like no holes in the carpet kind of place? Like how much renovation has she done?
Not much, it seems. Yeah,
Okay.
kind of seems like zombies have been walking around the house quite a bit, possibly leaving little bits of flesh behind here and there. Still
Bernard, being in a
cobwebs.
manor like this, and like this is kind of where, I mean, this is like really upscale, but you know, it was his job to caretake a place like this. So you see him kind of looking around and like twitching to like not start like setting things right and trying to clean things. Like he's just like, this is not right. This is definitely not right.
I have not been given a job yet, but I need to do it anyway. But yeah, aside from just cursorily looking around and getting a measure of the space, I do not see myself getting more into the weeds.
what can we hear from the other side?
You can hear like I guess it wouldn't really be breathing, but you can tell by the shifting weight and the creaking of the floor panels that the big zombie's kind of waiting on the other side of the door. If you really wanted to, there's a chance you could sneak around them, but you also don't think that White Rose will be gone for that long.
No, I'd be hanging out.
Yeah. So we wait.
Oh, actually,
Yeah, so
while
just-
you wait, though, each of you that ate a bit of the cookie, roll me a d20.
I'm gonna roll that myself. That's gonna be that's a crit. Nice.
Nice.
Quite the time for that.
Alright, seems like this batch was good. None of you gained contamination.
Do I feel the
Oh.
lurch
Oh,
of do I feel the lurch of getting over something, or is it just no symptom at all?
It seems like these cookies hadn't absorbed the stuff yet.
But it's okay. I shouldn't do
You're like, oh,
I
yeah,
got lucky.
You're like, oh yeah, stuff
Oh
around
yeah,
here is
I'm in
contaminated.
the bad place. I should not eat. That's fair.
Death by cookies.
What a way to
Oh, would have
what
been
a way
amazing.
to go.
that's a rude to disagree with without eating cookies. So that's fair.
Yeah, I let out a hearty belch. It's like, oh, I forgot where we were for a minute. Rookie mistake.
Dabrik didn't eat anything by being rude.
The lovely. But yeah, just hanging out.
Yeah. And she comes back, gives a little knock on the door, waits for a response.
Bernard will open the door.
Oh, thank you. She hands each of you a normal, uncommon potion of healing, and says that, and then she brings out a small platter. She's like, just a little sample to get you started. And she's pushing a little cart behind her with uncommon and rare potions that, just above table, they are 25% off the normal price. So real quick, you guys can do some shopping before we continue if you want. But she does
Wait, she
explain
offers
to you
us
that she is
up the rare
out.
potion?
Yes.
At 25% off.
Yeah. And then she explains to you that she's fresh out of ingredients and potions that she says are her invention that she calls Aqua Expurgo. It helps purify you from that. But she says if you can get some Eldridge lilies from around Queen's Park Garden, that she will make you some. With a slight cost, of course.
Sure thing.
So what exactly are these things gonna do? Just so we know when and where and who to take them.
Well, if you've felt the corruption, you'll know when to take it. As that said, I think it's best for you to experience any side effects. They're different for every person, but just be warned, there may be some side effects involved. But it will
Lovely.
get you purified.
Do we know what the side effects would be?
Well, have you been purged before?
Yes.
How was that
I
for
would-
you?
Unpleasant.
And I just lock eyes with I lock eyes with my bunkmate during the sick room.
Well,
It's like,
mine is
yeah,
quite a
we
bit
know.
better. Mine's quite a bit better.
Lovely.
So
So this does this get rid of the corruption, or does it stave off when you're in when you're in the haze?
You sure are curious, Mr. Orion.
Yeah.
Yes, my inventions. It does keeps you safe while you're out there in the haze.
Okay, so while you're out there, that was the
right,
question.
so it's preventive,
Okay.
not curative.
Yes. Yeah, no, I was being a little curious, but more because you don't want the wrong tool for the right job. I was just, yeah, I was not sure if you were talking curative or preventative, as a friend so eloquently stated.
Yes,
Now we're clear. Thank you.
preventative.
Just so we can, because it's a bit muddy for me. She doesn't have any right now, right?
Correct.
She has 2 right now.
Oh,
No, she
okay.
actually doesn't have any.
Oh, I thought she said she had 2. My bad.
Yeah, she.
Mm.
Well, is there something that we
I
can do for
guess.
you on this side of the wall rather than the other?
No, sadly, I've only found those lilies inside the gardens. But be warned, there's some weird things about there. We don't get too close, so we're not sure what it is. But
How would you recommend? Which gate would you recommend getting into the city?
well, you can either deal with the hood and lanterns. They're pretty nice, but they charge you a toll. I wouldn't try messing with those spiders or the gnolls. And I wouldn't try going over either. But there are other ways. You could always try going up through the sewers.
Sounds like the toll is fine. It was only 10 gold.
I mean, it depends. If they ask you the toll back and then forth, then no. Just ripping you off.
That's 20 gold, so that's not bad.
It's an enormous amount of money. You're a prince, you don't
That
know
is,
the value of it.
I'll pay it.
yeah. That's, oh shit. That's weeks. That's weeks, months of work. The average person, isn't it? I
Doing a
look
adventure.
to folks that have done like real layperson work, because I don't know these things. I'm just guessing.
It's
It
to an adventure.
it seems like a lot. It seems like a lot, but I don't know how much is a lot.
Like I said, to an adventure, that's small change. I mean, I just sold my armor for 75, so.
Right, but because those are permanent goods and magical at that.
10 gold toll is not that much.
Yeah, the aristocrats spend 10 gold pieces a day. Wealthy,
Yeah.
4. Comfortable, 2. Modest, 1. And then poor is like 2 silver, and squalid.
Yeah, I
is
was at
1
poor,
silver.
so
Rich kid. Rich kid.
Word. But yeah, we can certainly do that planning elsewhere. We have a course of action. We have a current target, but I'm sure we will be able to figure something out for you.
just to be clear, out of character, this is the quest that we have right now, which lead us inside the city, like right at the middle, if I'm right. Um,
Yeah, you guys want to look at the other map again?
yeah, but we are quite not at the right level for that, right? Or
You
could
guys are
we
level
actually
4.
attempt it?
Level 4 to 5 is a huge power spike.
Mm.
Yeah, I think we took that on at 4, maybe 5 previously. But we can give it a shot.
I mean,
I can't see the
out
map,
of
but how
character.
far into the city? How far into the city would it be? Because it's get through the gate, and then how much of travel?
Yeah,
in
yeah.
in
Out
the
of
walls.
character, our quest is just to get the research notes and the potions. So, I mean, we could beat her
But
up.
we're still talking to her. Or did
Yeah.
we leave?
No, she's Vesper's friend.
Have any reason to be aggressive? So, yeah, it's not that far in, but still, I mean, it's right next to the Mage's Tower, right? The Mage's Tower is
And
10.
you see my art. You see my eyes light up. Yeah, I've been looking at that for a minute.
Yeah, I think at this moment we exchange a glance at. Oh yeah, I wasn't talking about that, but yeah, we need to fucking get into the Mage's Tower whenever we can. Um, okay, yeah, maybe we could. If we plan to trek into this dangerous part of the city, maybe we could scout a way in, either through the sewers or something like that. Go back to
Possibly the
Amberwood
sewers. Yes.
and then try to head for it.
Yes, because if we clear ourselves a path, if we know our way through the sewers, it's
Uh, Vesper wants to just pay the 10 gold fee. It's not that much, guys.
but that's every time.
Well, we'll
Once
just have
you
to get.
once you clear yourself a path through the sewers, you know your way through the sewers.
It
And
won't
that
remain cleared unless it is dealt with on a regular basis.
I mean, that's just one shard
I mean-
delirium. Like, that's not that much of a fee. Like, one shard delirium is worth 25 gold pieces.
every time.
That's fine.
I feel like what's the word? Sustainability is the name of the game.
I
And
don't
they're
think
just
the name of the game is to make a sustainable habit of going in and out of the inner city at all. That is a good way to wind up dead.
do so
Correct.
safely. I don't know.
Correct. Well, you say that that you or your assistant sometime went into the city to get said flowers, right?
And then they said they died. So
As such, do you have any either advice or things that you have witnesses on the way there, so that we are as prepared as we can?
Well, typically send my apprentices through the gate with the hood and lanterns, and they see all sorts of things inside that city. I mean, you've made it this far. I'm sure you have had experiences yourselves. And again, within the gardens, don't spend too much time there.
Why not?
I think there's a strange beast out there. There's at least a lot of magic in that area, and those strong flowers, I think it attracts different things within the city. Not the sort of things I like to deal with myself. We've seen strange humanoid shapes from deeper within the grotto. We've kind of picked a lot of the ones we've seen on the outskirts, so you may have to travel a little deeper. So I'm just telling y'all, be safe.
Okay.
Thanks.
Well, if there's monsters to slay, we'll definitely slay the monsters, right, guys?
She just warned us away from the creature vesper. My lord.
Oh, you're my squire. You can call me by my first name. That's fine.
Ooh.
As for a point of ingress, I do think that the hooded lanterns are the best option. Safest, most controlled. And if we
Yeah,
make good relations with them, that will be a sustainable way in, if that's something of interest.
That's true.
I think
That's true.
we should. I think we should make a relationship with who the Landans and ask for some kind of, I guess, I think some kind of free pass to the gate, some kind of favor. I think we could do that.
Yeah, this is true. If
I
they
mean,
concoct something for us to be like a job done to be an advance on tolls for the future.
literally, that's one way. I think we should
Frankly,
build. Mhm.
frankly, either I mean, for this thing that we need to do for our own good host at the Queen's Garden, you want to pay to get access earlier at the Griffin Gate? Okay, fine. But no, we do not need to bend the knee to the hooded lanterns. If we need to get into the city from Amberwood, frankly, the gate near the crater is right here. And despite a misunderstanding with a fanatic, we have a good relationship with their leader. So
We did, but
we haven't seen yet. Seen her after the event with Billy. So nothing that we can't repair for now.
Nothing's confirmed. Agreed.
I mean, there is always going through the river. Perhaps if our friend Mr. Styx would take us up the Dran, we could find a way
Fair.
from there.
I'm much more willing to give 10 gold to a boatman than to those
Cops.
lackeys.
Well, in any case, discussion perhaps we could have. Bernard kind of smiles at our host, because we're just talking logistics that don't really involve her.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
Mhm.
do you
Sorry-
need these
sorry about
flowers
that.
by any time? Or is there something we could take our time getting?
Well, if you get these, I'd like as many as you could get, and possibly go back and harvest them later when more grow. I will be needing a steady supply as we continue to explore these mysteries here in the city.
And out of curiosity, you said you were. He kind of waggles his head back and forth, hacking up monsters when the Silver Older found it. Are you interested in any particular specimens? If we found something, we could bring it back for you?
She looks back over to the big ogre and says, "Well, I do like 'em big. Just good, strong specimens to keep my mana safe."
Ah, I see. Yes.
Mm.
Real quick above table, this has been 4 sessions since the last level up. This is the 4th session.
Oh
I
yeah,
believe so.
I believe so. Yeah.
With the one shot, yes, that's 4.
No. And how long are you guys able to play? Do you guys have to stop soon? I'm seeing it's 3:20 here.
I definitely have to go within the next 30 minutes, but I could play up until.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
guess
could play for a little. I could play for a little bit. I'm building a keyboard with a friend of mine,
Oh,
and
sweet.
they gotta work really early tomorrow morning, and it's
Ooh.
currently 6:30 because East
Mm.
Coast and all that bullshit. So I might be able to play for another like 15, 20, but I'm gonna text them and see where they're at. We could just keep on roll, but this felt like a good break point. But if you want to keep on, because like this is kind of a quote unquote scene change. We made the plan. Now we got to go do it, and I don't know how much of a commitment that next stage would be.
Yeah, I will say you guys have had some great roleplay this session.
Yeah,
And
the
you guys have
character
done,
development.
You've done a good job at avoiding the combat as well.
Yeah, the only combat was that was a warning shot.
That was a warning shot. I shot Ruben.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fully accepted.
this
Like,
this this is why you carry a bunch of extra good berries.
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah.
So
That's
you
why I
so,
prepared,
so you get your free pot shot off.
progression wise for the group, do you guys want the one shot to be counted towards level?
yeah.
I mean, yeah, go like that
think,
power spike of five, the feeling of 5, like extra attack, all that. I personally, the levels 5 to 7 is my favorite stage of D&D
Oh, yeah.
in
Sweet
general.
spot. Sweet
I am
spot.
very excited to get to
absolute-
level 6 because I'm gonna get some really fun, not only like mechanical wise features, but also for roleplay purposes. So I will not complain at all the closer we get to level 6.
Hey, we're going inside the city walls, and that's recommended level 5. And level 5 is a big power spike, so I vote yes, we level up.
All right.
Oh yeah.
And also level 3 spells. I need suggestions because I'm definitely gonna grab slow, and then counter spell from the scroll.
Yeah, I think we'll leave you guys here at the manor. You can decide if you want to spend your gold on more potions. You'll have a week to think about that and what stuff you want to get. And you guys will also level up
Lovely.
to advance you towards
And then
the next day.
I'm gonna have my one crowd control spell, but if any of you guys see a buff that you specifically want to see applied to you, like do some digging, and I will certainly
Haste
entertain it.
would be amazing on any of our 4 warriors. So, especially
This is true.
on our ranger, I imagine, and possibly on Bernard, depending on its spell.
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes. I'm considering it.
Well, are we leveling out right now or the next week? Right, the next week.
I mean, in theory, I'm pretty sure we're just holding it here. We're just hanging out at what's her name?
Jessica
Jessica.
Whiterose.
Yeah, we're just hanging out at Jessica's place and buying the potions and just having the crack.
Well,
Okay, so.
But yeah, you're leveling up for next week.
Cool.
Oh, we're leveling up for next week. One shot, right? Next week. Same characters, right?
I mean, does anyone not
Wait.
able to play next week?
Oh no, I can't.
Yeah,
play,
no,
but,
No,
I just wanna know-
I'm definitely available.
I just want to know if it's different character or this same group.
Yeah, this group leveling up
We're
right now.
yeah.
Let me know what you're
Okay.
taking. Anybody multi-classing at this level?
no, sir.
No.
No,
sir.
sir.
I mean, a lot of
No.
you are getting your double
Yeah,
attacks
level
now, huh?
5 is a horrendous time to multi-class.
I think at least 2 of you have multi-attack, maybe 3.
I don't get it till level 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
let's see. Wizard spell list.
Oh, are we leveling up right now?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm feeling like session over and we're just like chatting now.
Okay.
We're just hanging out. Like,
Yeah, next week we are playing as level 5, right?
yes,
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Good.
this is the purpose.
I see.
Classes and subclasses, wizard. Blah, blah, blah.
Oh,
Let's see,
Okay.
level 3.
I
Level
got really
3.
I got really confused, DM. I'm really sorry, DM.
It's okay.
Oh.
All right, I'll
Okay.
catch you guys next week. See ya.
Take
Sounds
it
good.
easy.
Adieu.
See you, Zealot.
But yeah, cool buffs and stuff that you guys think would be good for you. I'm probably gonna grab either fly or haste, but fly is an easy way to take falling damage, so that's why I'm
Oh yeah.
kind of
Well,
debating
I-
it instead
and,
of doing it immediately.